podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
You know the saying, stay hungry, stay humble. I'm humble in defeat, and I'm going to remain humble in victory. This is it, right?
Believability Productions.
I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I'm prepared to the best of my capability, and I pray that I get the win. Look at him, I love Mike Tyson, how he came into the game on some different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? It takes a crazy man to want to fight with me day in, day out. A hardcore sport, as you said, no silk shoes.
Ain't no other sight in the game can see the boxing boys.
Good morning, TBV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another morning edition. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and we are back to talk the heavyweight division. Finally, no more discussions about old negotiations, about failed negotiations, about, he didn't take this offer, I didn't take this offer, he doesn't deserve this percentage, we only giving him this percentage. Finally, Eddie Hearn talking some sense.
Alabama. Joshua, come and see me, baby. Give me nothing hiding. No more dodging.
No more excuses, baby. No more excuses is going down. And I don't mean no more excuses for Joshua and Eddie Hearn. I mean no more excuses for the fucking AJ fans. It's over. It's done. 50-50. He realized it. He finally came to his senses. For all those people that talked all that shit. In 1 year, the tables have turned.
Tables turned. I told y'all.
Line them up. Line them up. Tables have turned. Not only is Wilder worth 50-50, but Fury is worth 50-50. But the nail on the coffin to the UK fans is that Eddie Hearn himself says that this fight is the biggest fight in boxing history. Bigger than the quote-unquote massive UK affair between AJ and Tyson Fury. That's right. The American versus the Briton Anthony Joshua. 23-1. No draws. No draws. That's the super fight. Not only that, but he said Saudi Arabia really wants that fight. So, oh my goodness. I could just hear and read the headlines now, how many millions and millions of dollars these men will make. And there's going to be so many disappointed AJ fans. So mad that Deontay Wilder got this opportunity. They didn't want to see him win, champ. As Shannon Briggs, they don't want to see you win, champ. But you winning. You chose to go your own route and you are winning. You chose to do your own thing, and now you were 50-50. I love it. Let's go ahead and play the audio. Like I said, nail in the coffin.
I mean, look, let's be honest. A year ago, Fury and Wilder were making a 15th of what Joshua was making. And Joshua's...
And that was a year ago. Tables turn. They're not making that no more.
He held 4 belts. He was the clear...
Wait a minute. Way too many pieces of audio they're playing.
King of the division. And these guys were both offered 60-40, which I felt at the time was just the most generous deal.
Now, back in the day, people would say, oh my God, he offered him 60-40. He offered him 60. And everybody like, oh my God, he didn't take it. I told you. And look, they both felt they was worth more, and they both are being offered more. All in a matter of 12 months. Interesting.
That could possibly offered from them. And they both wanted 50-50. and it was like, sorry, no. Fast forward 12 months, you've got Joshua losing, but
Yo, check how he tries to paint this right here. He's like, but watch this.
Joshua recapturing the belt. So, in my opinion, going to a new level.
How could you go to a new level after a loss? Like, I mean, this guy's the perfect spin doctor. This is why I'm saying people should really consider having Eddie on their side. Like, he's going to talk good about you regardless and keep you in the limelight for sure. But let's go back to the tape.
You've got Fury and Wilder that have fought each other, whose profiles have both considerably raised in the US. I'm not...
Considerably. I mean, he could have said who profiles just raised. No, considerably. And remember, he's going to say in this audio, or I don't know if it's in this particular audio, but in this particular interview on Seconds Out, Shout Out Radio, Raheem, he says how badly Saudi Arabia wants this fight. Aren't you AJ fans mad?
You know, I can say badmouth people, but it comes with facts. So when things change, I'm big enough to say,
oh, you could badmouth people, but now when things change, you're big enough to say you were wrong.
Things have changed, and they have changed. And, you know, you got Fury doing the WWE. You got Fury beating Wilder the first time out. You've got Wilder...
He disrespectful. You see how he tried to slide that in there?
Knocking out Ortiz and Brazil looking sensational. So, in my opinion... I don't necessarily think they're still worth 50-50, but I can see now the argument. And it's going to get to a stage where they will probably only take the fight at 50-50. That's an AJ decision. That's not...
I can see the argument. Now he's pushing the blame on AJ. It's an AJ decision now. But when AJ and Wilder were negotiating privately, AJ passed the ball to Eddie. So is it an AJ decision or is it an Eddie decision? The bottom line is they were 50-50.
Eddie Hearn decision. I don't go in and say, just to let you know, it's 50-50 done, it's on. It's AJ, this is the only way you're going to make this fight is if we give them 50-50. What do you want to do? And I don't want to put words in his mouth because he's his own boss, but in my opinion, he wants those fights. So,
well, if he wants those fights, we all know the fight fans want those fights. And this is the best news that we could have heard in a year. It's been a year since we've had any sort of negotiations, let alone negative or positive. So I think that, this is definitely some positive news. We obviously know that AJ's going to do his mandatory with Usyk or Pulev first, but the fact that they're willing and understanding that either man is worth the 50-50 puts us on the right track. It lets me know that Let's Get Undisputed trending was real. Again, this is just further, proof that after the Ruiz second fight, he is looking more and more like he wants the Undisputed and Unification match. His promoter now saying that both Wilder and Fury are worth 50-50, I think is a clear indication of that. But back to the tape.
Sadly, that will probably be the deal. And I have to say that, especially the winner of that fight, Wilder-Fury, does deserve the 50-50. But they never did at the time. It weren't even close back then. But
the funny thing is that even after this, he says that the winner and the loser will still get the fight because he believes AJ still wants to fight both guys. So I like it. I really like the energy on the side of Eddie Hearn and AJ. They're looking more and more willing. And, I see, Rob real sick in the UK because he knows that, the inevitable is coming now that Eddie has decided Wilder's worth 50-50. So he's like, oh, but don't your man got 2 fights? Yeah, just like AJ got 2 fights. I mean, it's clear in all the interviews we've seen, AJ is going to fight Pulev and Usyk. He just doesn't know which one's first, but he thinks it's going to be Usyk first. Then they'll handle Pulev, giving Wilder the opportunity to have 2 fights if needed. Who knows? If he actually lands the knockout blow on Fury rather than Fury getting up like he did in the 12th round, is Fury really going to want another fight? After that alleged draw, quote-unquote robbery, Fury took 2 tune-ups. So is he going to want another immediate fight if he, loses in the way that he drew in the first fight? But if he does, Wilder needs 2 fights while AJ has 2 mandatory fights, because if AJ doesn't have his 2 mandatory fights, we won't get Undisputed. So UK fans, stop. It's too late. They're both worth 50-50, so your worst nightmares are coming true.
Things change, and we need each other. Let's be honest. I think if Wilder wins that fight,
I think I should clip that as a soundbite in its own. We need each other. Let's be honest. When did we think we'd hear Eddie Hearn talking about he needs Wilder?
AJ is the biggest fight ever in the sport, like ever. It's the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship between 2 guys, a little bit vulnerable, punch like fuck, both of them, both fast as you come,
Should I just leave it there, the fact that he said the biggest fight ever? Ever? Should I just leave it there? I mean, Wilder went from some nobody in Alabama, not being able to sell tickets, all this criticism from Eddie, to all of a sudden being the biggest fight ever. Damn, champ, you really knew what you was doing. My man really knew what he was doing by betting on himself. My, how the tables have turned. Listen, I don't got nothing else. I mean, the audio was incriminating itself. He said it. Like Canelo said, he could do 152 to fight Mayweather, and they stuck it to him. I'm pretty sure with this news running wild through the internet, 50-50 is going to be what we get. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation from anywhere in the world, and give us your opinion. Do you think Eddie is going to stay true to his word and give that 50-50? Do you think that, Wilder wins and it's Wilder AJ, or would it be Fury AJ in all-out unification for Undisputed? Which man gets the 50-50? Wilder is booked, Carlito. Don't be scared. So is AJ. Why are we acting like AJ doesn't have 2 fights with his mandatories? Or are we waiting for them to get in negotiations so we can give AJ the excuse, I got a mandatory? We know he's got 2 mandatories. So all he's got to do is fight those 2, while Wilder has his quote-unquote 2 fights with Fury if needed. All right? Let's do it, man. Oh, now it's up to AJ. He said it's up to AJ. They are mad at Eddie for saying this. It's too late, champ. We all know Wilder and Fury both. Wilder more than Fury, in my opinion, because Wilder did 2 U.S. pay-per-views at least. Fury only has the 1. So Wilder definitely worth 50-50. You already know, like I said, add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Be part of the conversation. Let's get this thing going. You rocking out with TBV. Hashtag TBV Podcast. Let's go.
It is hard to continue developing new content and covering the sport as thorough as we do without contributions from loyal listeners like you. If you enjoyed listening to the Boxing Voice Radio and find it informative and entertaining, please consider making a donation.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
All right. Good morning to all. We're going out to masterminds, boomerangs, ringers. First up, Mr. PBC, Seattle, Washington. Wake up.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen, get the sharpest knife, and cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
What's good? Good morning, Ness.
50-50 is what's good.
That is what's good, man. Like, finally we're here. But, I would love to see once Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, hopefully one time he would have to do it, face Anthony Joshua in a location that does testing all around, and I would want that location in America. And that's 100%. This is finally here. Eddie Hearn is finally realizing I mean, the Tyson Fury fights that's going to happen is going to make Deontay Wilder on top, A side. But this is going to be beautiful if it's 50-50. Then it's like, fuck, there is no A side. This is two champs coming in, going for that all-around belt, all the belts of the whole world. And I'm excited to see it, man. This is my era. This is my Mike Tyson. This is my era type of shit. I mean, y'all had your era, and everybody else who was older had their era. And this is Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. This is bigger than Floyd, Manny Pacquiao. This is bigger than Floyd, Conor McGregor. This is big. I don't give a fuck about the purses. This is big. This is heavyweights. So I'm excited, man, 100%. And I just hope to see it in America. That's my call.
I don't know, man. I know you guys are like, yo, Ness, man, let's talk about the fight. Why we always talk about the politics or the finances and stuff like that. But listen, Eddie said that they're guaranteeing 2 more events in Saudi Arabia next year. Now, obviously, it's not going to be Wilder Fury, but it may very well be Pulev, is what he said. You know, maybe he said they don't want Pulev AJ, but they want AJ, right? So maybe the Princes pay for Pulev AJ. But I say all that to say this: like, if someone's offering Wilder and AJ massive money site fee wise, they need to consider it. You know, I know you want your fight in America, and that's cool, but again, dollars talk, man. Money talks, man. Makes dollars and makes sense is all I could say. Boomerang, Troy, Baltimore. Good morning.
What's up? Real quick, I'm going to tell a story, then get back around to this boxing. I was 12 years old in Jamaica with my uncle, and I asked him, you know, how come you don't come around a lot? And he said, well, he didn't really answer me. He had to go get my auntie from the store. Got to an argument with one man, which turned out to be 10 men. He tightened all those 10 men up. I even seen him kill a German Shepherd that same time, right? And he comes back in the car and he says, I'm going to tell you like I told your father, only call me when you are serious, right? And I'm saying that to make this point. Finkel, you go tell Finkel to call his boy and give him a pen and give him the right to sign a contract when he seriously wants to fight. Because really, what's his contract number 7? And he's going to find an excuse not to fight this man. So only call him when he's serious. That's it.
All right, Troy, man. Thanks for calling in. Boomerang, Kansas City, Mac. Kansas City, Mac. I guess my memory ain't that good. Yeah, nah, you obviously not Kansas City, Mac. I'll be back to you. My bad. I thought my memory was sharp like that. We going out to Boomerang in the New Orleans, Joshua.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
I think it's pretty crazy, and I want one call right now. I think it's pretty crazy for somebody to still be talking about contracts and failed negotiations like it was never shady or rocky on both ends. Deontay Wilder is clearly what we need in boxing this day because he obviously don't have no problems with making all fighting any fights, but we got to just face it. They do have to be real. The negotiations have to be fit and set. Nobody should just be signing no stupid-ass contract or no offer that puts them in a situation where they're not going to get rewarded for what they're supposed to. With Eddie Hearn coming out and saying it tells all the argument of anybody saying that Wilder isn't worth 50-50, and then he puts it on AJ, so I'm wondering if it's going to backfire or be put in a situation where AJ not allowing negotiations to go forward. I'm looking forward to see how the negotiations go at this point. That's my call, first call.
All right, we got CYP Boomerang. Talk to us, California.
Listen to this, man. I seen a dude, UK Rob, heard he used to be on the show, but he said something stupid. Talking about, I wonder if Finkel's going to say Wilder's ready now. Well, for one, Finkel never said AJ. But AJ is on record saying he wasn't ready for Wilder. You played yourself. Another way y'all UK cats play yourself. You said he was never going to get 50-50. Oops, you played yourself. You also said AJ doesn't need Wilder. Eddie just said y'all do. Y'all played yourself. And Troy, you full of shit like a Jamaican movie. Talking about your fucking uncle went in there and tuned up, tightened up 10 dudes, came back and killed a German Shepherd. What the fuck are you, soldier boy? Shut your stupid ass up. You sound like a fucking idiot. Anyway, I'll be back, because it's going to be funny today. Y'all eating it, y'all mad. I'll be back. Stupid asses.
They damn sure tight. This is their worst nightmare. The fact that, the pot is saying that the kettle is black and does deserve the same as the A side is infuriating them. I mean, look at them running wild in the chat. It's damn right shameful how upset you guys are getting of the obvious. We argued this for a year that he was worth it, and you denied it until it was undeniable, which is, I think, sweeter, honestly. But it looks like we have been joined by the boss, Gross.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
Windows camp, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, 2 to stand over. Turn up. Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million. And I'm in.
BoxingVoice.com. Yo. Good morning. Shout out to everybody out there in TBV universe. Back with another one. And yeah, man, I've been saying this shit. I've been telling you guys. That guys call in last week and laugh at me. Ha. If you think Wilder is going to get 50-50, you'll never be undisputed. Now, Eddie Hearn comes out and said the exact same thing that I've been saying. So I guess we all made it to that same bridge, and we see that super fights, you know what I'm saying, like this right here, deserves 50-50. So we'll break that down and talk about it. I'm sure Ness has already talked about it in depth. And I'm glad to see Eddie being honest, being truthful. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying? Letting the Wilder or Fury winner know, hey, man, if you guys win, we want to make that fight. So we want to offer you guys 50-50. No A side, right down the middle. And we'll see how that plays out. What's going on, Ness?
What up? What about the part of the interview where he said that the Saudis really want AJ Wilder?
Canelo, baby, what I tell you? They want Canelo. They want Manny.
No. But I mean, besides those dudes, they said that they really want AJ Wilder.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer though, bro. I knew that from the jump. Like they want AJ, period. You know what I'm saying? But if they could have their dream fight, it would be AJ Wilder. They said that they wasn't really interested in AJ Pulev,
Yeah.
but
I bet you they're gonna take it anyway, though, Mike, just to ensure they get the AJ business.
Absolutely. I was gonna say the same thing. It's gonna be AJ Pulev or AJ Usyk happen over in Saudi, but
Pulev. Not to cut you off, just to keep it there on this conversation before you switch topics. I think Pulev happens more in Saudi because Usyk is a bigger fight in the UK for them. And you hear AJ propping Usyk up. He's like, oh, I want to fight him. He's undisputed. That's a great name to have on my resume. Like, okay.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? The Saudi look, you know what I'm saying? Like he told radio, it's going to be 2 events in Saudi this year, and they're going back. So I guess we can look forward to seeing more fights over in Saudi. But with the Wilder thing, I mean, I thought that was like a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying, that the Saudis wanted AJ in the Wilder fight. If they wanted AJ and Ruiz, you know what I'm saying, can you imagine them not wanting like the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing?
No, absolutely. But, I mean, there was never any clear, I guess, answer. Now we know. Now we know. And it was a little different for the AJ Ruiz. Obviously, Ruiz was a huge upset that, brought in a lot in terms of intrigue after the upsets. Like, can he do it again? Can AJ set the record straight? So I think that there was a lot of interest in that fight, but I'm not saying that there won't be equally and obviously more for Wilder and AJ. But let's be clear. He did say 50-50 for both. And he does feel that Fury won the first fight. He tried to slide that in. Radio really didn't do anything. It was just like, oh, Wilder don't want this fight. Radio just, look, what could I say? I don't know. But he didn't contest much of what Eddie said at all.
I'm pretty sure radio done heard this shit, motherfucking hours. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what the talking point's gonna be, and you know what I mean. Look, I mean, to say Wilder don't want to fight, I think it's kind of harsh, but he did say, you know what I'm saying. I can't even get in contact with Wilder, let alone his team. You know what I'm saying? So they're still holding Eddie on the outside, but he said he can call Fury up and talk to him, no problem.
I mean, I don't believe that he can't get a hold of his team. I'm sure he can email and contact Shelly Finkel. You know, we've talked to Shelly enough.
I'm sure he can email him, but just the way that he made it sound was like Shelly would like get back to him when he wants to or whatever.
I mean, he's gonna make it sound that way. Fury has no power.
True.
Fury has no power. In the best world scenario, he knows one loss doesn't define any heavyweight the way that one loss obviously hasn't defined AJ. He hopes Fury beats Wilder. He hopes it's AJ and Fury, but he knows Wilder's going to eventually have to face AJ because AJ said title or not, he wants to face Wilder for all that was said. The power is still going to be a threat regardless. They would rather have an all-UK affair first than facing Wilder, the guy that they know may take the belts away.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And he also said that no matter what, like Fury and AJ will end up fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a big UK showdown. No matter if Fury wins, loses, no matter if AJ loses in the future, he feels like those guys will fight each other because that's a fight that needs to be made for UK boxing or something like that. Now with Wilder, even though they talk about them wanting to fight and them wanting to do 50-50, he still was a kind of skeptic of Wilder, them getting in the ring with each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I brought up the fact that he said that he can't get in contact with Wilder, let alone his team. Those are his words, not mine. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe like you said,
Doggy, that's the spin in the media. You know, we'll give him 50-50, but we can't even get in touch with him.
And maybe he was just spinning the media right there, but like I said, man, this guy Eddie, man, he's definitely a good talker and definitely good at moving the needle. He also said some things about Never mind. I seen it in the background. Never mind.
All right, let's go out to Ringer Steve, Chicago.
What's up, Steve?
Hey, good morning. I'm just listening.
All right, Steve. Let's see. We got Bond Boxing in Arizona. Talk to us.
It was about time Eddie came to his senses, but I'm just gonna,
Nah, I said sure was.
You know, we need to. These three guys need to fight each other, win, lose, or draw. You know what I mean? We need the best in the division to stand up, and we need to see these fights. But I'm gonna listen, bro. I'm gonna get back to work.
All right, Bomb Boxing, man. Thanks for calling in. We're going to a new caller in New Orleans, 504. Talk to us. Who's this?
This Jeremy. This ain't a new call. I called in once before. This Josh, brother.
Oh, this is another number. You called me from another. All right.
What up, Jeremy?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing? Good morning to y'all. All right, this is my take on it. I feel like I might be wrong. I think this for publicity because, like you said, he still got to fight Usyk before he make this 50-50 fight with Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury win him. Which I think Deontay Wilder go win this time by knockout. But I think that's not no easy fight for Anthony Joshua, that Usyk fight, because he already showed he got chin. He don't have a strong chin. He got conditioning problems and stuff like that. And I think Usyk might beat him. So I think they're just trying to promote this fight before he make a fight with Usyk. So if the fight become any kind of close, he'll have he have some points before they make the decision. And I just feel like that's what he done with this fight. But also, if they do make the fight, it's a 50-50 fight. Deontay Wilder been the A side, so he's starting to see that. And Joshua keep putting his foot in his mouth by making comments like the comment where he wanted to spar Tyson Fury to get him ready for.
I agree with that. People were sending me links about AJ retracting, but when you click on the link, it doesn't say he felt any type of way. It's always like an editor saying AJ regrets saying. I'm like, wait a minute. But let's get to a ringer. Jeremy, thanks for calling in. We're going out to the UK.
Sing along if you know the words. Come on.
Coyote.
What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Ness?
What up?
Listen, you guys, this show is a bit premature. Like, I don't know why you guys are rejoicing.
You nervous, huh? You nervous. You are nervous. You running out of arguments. You running out of arguments.
Mike, you think Wilder deserves 50-50? The fight would never happen.
Mike, well, you not need to give me more time because now you're not letting me say what I was going to say. Yeah, Ness, are you going to give me more time to actually say what I was going to say? Anyway, what I was
Bell restarted right there for you.
Good man. You're a good man. Just for today, anyway. But yeah, no, listen. Everything is left. There's all to play for. Really, nothing is guaranteed. Yeah, and my gut feeling is we've got some more upsets coming up next year. So this fight, we don't. To be honest, I'm not sure it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Haters stick with this one.
At the end of the day,
the haters stick. You heard like that? At the end of the subliminal, some upsets next year.
Let me finish. At the end of the day, listen, Usyk is not a guaranteed win for AJ. People have seen AJ's mistake. We have to be realistic. At the end of the day, we all want to see the fight, but I think let 2021 come. Let AJ go over his 2 fights. Let Fury and Wilder, finish their 2 fights. And then let's have this conversation. I think it's a bit more realistic.
Hey, listen, we could do that. We could follow your plan, but listen, in your plan, just remember.
You guys
you got to get off speaker.
Right now. Listen, I got a Bose headphone. Listen, I'm running things here. All I'm saying is, right now, we're all still in dreamland. Let the reality come. Let all of them go over their fights, and if they're successful, then let's have this conversation.
You talking about actual fight negotiations, right? About that not being a reality yet, and that's cool, right? But what is a reality now, and is no longer an argument, is the 50-50. You could try and brush that off, but that's a win. That's a huge hurdle to get over in negotiations. Wilder was firm on that. And so was Eddie. Eddie was firm that Wilder did not deserve it. To be on the same page is a perfect moment to rejoice. The problem is you don't want to rejoice because you wanted to always have that little carrot dangling that he could not get 50-50. Hence, knowing Wilder's attitude and ego, the fight wouldn't happen. Now, you're like, fuck. Now they're giving him 50-50. This fight is getting closer. And it's inevitable, Mr. Anderson. We all know what's going to happen. Rod in the 8. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure I got no ringers and shit like that. We do. Going out to Detroit's own.
Motherfucking murder, mayhem, last words of the stainless. Told you I would kill you, squeeze after I aim it. If you're talking money, then you're speaking my language. Or shut the fuck up in grown folks' conversation.
What up, Stainless?
What up?
What it do?
First of the morning, blunt road. Got my TBV in the morning. So I'm ready for that shit. What's good?
Man, just talking this new Eddie interview.
So Eddie finally giving a little way, huh? That's good to hear, man. That might help with negotiations and whatnot. So I'm good with it. Did I miss some news? Because I thought I heard people talking a little You know what I'm saying, out the side of their neck when I got on here.
The news is that Eddie is saying he's willing to give 50-50 to both Wilder Fury or Wilder Fury winner. Win or lose, it seems like AJ wants to fight both of these guys. We both know, AJ has to do 2 fights with Pulev and Usyk, but we also know that Wilder has a rematch clause with Fury. So it seems like it's going to work out. That was a huge hurdle, you know what I mean? 50-50. It was something where certain people felt belittled if they didn't get 50-50, and certain people felt that they didn't deserve to give 50-50. And now we're on a place where that is not an argument, and I like it.
That's productive news, man. I'm a boomerang back in a minute, but like I said, I'm fresh in the morning with that blunt, but that's a productive news, man. I'm gonna take that in a good way instead of trying to be negative on it. So that's good news, man. That's good news to wake up to, man. I'll chime back in.
All right.
El gran campeón puertorriqueño,
You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch the gloves and go to work. Tonight, Roy. Let's go to work.
Good morning. How my audio sound?
Keem in Florida, what it do? You sound good.
Appreciate it. What's going on, Mike? Hey, appreciate the little chat you did last night on my Miami Heat, man. I was tuned in. But yeah, I don't know, man. I never know whether to believe Eddie or not. AJ he didn't say anything about step aside money or nothing. He talking 50-50, which is nice to hear, but AJ got mandatories. But AJ, you don't know if he's gonna win or not. I mean, we don't know if Wilder's gonna win. So I don't know, man. I don't know how much belief I should put into Eddie and what he's saying. I mean, this is the first time he's actually talking about 50-50, which I guess is an improvement in the negotiations. But I don't know. And the whole Shelly Finkel, didn't they have to work together to make Klitschko and AJ fight? Or am I wrong on that?
You're correct on that.
So what the fuck? What's the deal with the Wilder AJ? I don't know, man. I just don't believe Eddie and what he says. He's a used car salesman. You just don't really know what to take his word to the bank or not. But I mean, I guess it's a step in the right direction. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna get that fight in 2020 because I didn't hear nothing about step aside money or nothing like that. After the Ruiz Joshua fight, he did say in the ring that it's a good thing Wilder didn't take the money because now the fight is bigger. So I appreciated him saying that. So I don't know. Maybe this is a good thing, or maybe he's just talking and trying to create some sort of buzz around AJ's name and whatnot. But yeah, man, that's all I got.
All right, King, big ups to you, King. We got a switch chat coming in from Joseph Brown. Eddie needs Wilder. The tables have turned. We've been told, y'all clowns, bet on yourself and perform and you get what you want. They said Wilder should bow down. Look who's waving the flag. Eddie is 50-50. Crying emojis. And we got one coming from Carlitos. Where's Wilder at, though? Hope he accepts. Come on, man. He's smarter than that. And we got one coming back from Carlitos. Eddie said there is a argument for 50-50.
Yo, they mad, Mike. Yo, he said they trying to say, yo, he only said it's an argument, not that he's giving it to him. They so tight.
I can't believe
this news got them sick.
Why does it even matter? If this is good news though.
Bro, but Mike, are you serious? Are you serious?
Bro,
you don't know why this makes them mad.
Let's say, hold on, real quick. Let's say Tim Smith came out and said, no, saying Earl Spence, whatever, he's back, he's fine. You know what? Crawford, did enough this past year to deserve 50-50. Hypothetically, just saying, I would be happy. I would be excited just how I am now. I don't understand why people want not to be happy. This gets us one step closer to the fights that we want to see. I don't understand people nowadays, bro. It's all about money. Nigga, you ain't making none of the money. You ain't touching none of the money. Why does it matter to you if both guys are getting an equal share of the same pot? That's
Mike, because fair. It don't matter to them. The only thing that matters is their fear. Understand me, right? They always use that as the argument. Oh, the fight won't happen because Wilder is too proud of a man. He wants 50-50. Yes. Now it's 50-50. They seen what Ruiz did, Mike. It's not like it's not hard. It's not rocket science. We see they are afraid. One of those hurdles has been removed now. The hourglass is less sand in it. They are getting afraid. It's genuine fear. For you to super chat and say, wait, it's only an argument. It's fear. When history shows us that something you say in the media, it could get stuck to you even if your name is Canelo Alvarez. So it's fear. True. It's fear, brother. They are afraid. They cannot believe that now the biggest thing they had, they called him a peasant. They called him an Alabama dude. He doesn't sell tickets. He's not a draw. No one knows him. Who are ya? Who are ya? I'm 50 fucking 50. And it's making them very upset. Very upset.
You guys are crazy, man. One more super chat before we get back to the callers. Cito Ramos. Let's go. Wilder wins by KO. First he gets Fury, then I see him getting white after just to shut his mouth. And then maybe Joshua in early 2021. No UK fighter beating any American fighter. USA Bomb Squad.
You got Troy talking about make sure you find your pen. 50-50 is what we've been asking for.
God, bro.
You know?
Do y'all really think a man gonna turn down 50-50 when that's what he been motherfucking screaming
Dog,
for?
50-50 in a Saudi pot? Yo, the haters mad right now.
Against Anthony Joshua? Come on,
They are mad right now. Look at Salty Rob. He said there's an argument for 50-50. Why they so mad? Lids low cutting the fucking line on the ringer. What it do, Decatur, Georgia?
And then fellas, how y'all enjoying their morning?
We happy, man. The UK sick.
Living life, man. Living life, baby.
Hey, 100. Hey, shout out to Body for making a ring. Hey, and 2 days ago, a cat called in and he did like my thing and NO thing. Man, shout out to that dude. I forgot who it was, but appreciate it.
Deucey.
Yeah, man, that shit was funny, dog. But hey, real quick, to the UK fans shouting, y'all can let that money shit go now, man. See, that was y'all little thing to hold on to fuck off this fight for so long, bruh. But now that shit over with, dog. So look, y'all go ahead and get behind y'all champion. We gonna get behind our champion. We still got some fights to do. So y'all don't be so salty yet. Y'all can hold on to them belts a little while longer. But it's coming, dog. And Eddie Hearn, man, we appreciate you. I don't know why you and AJ be blaming each other for what, but long as y'all get this shit done, man, so we can have this fight, it's all good. I'm ready for it. I don't care where it take place. But let's get this shit going, man. UK, y'all call in, man. Get back on y'all shit, bro. Don't go in there hiding now, because we going to keep calling y'all out. But that's my call, man.
There's only one that called in, and it was Coyote, and he called in to say that it might not happen anyway. Don't get excited. This might not happen. Usyk is a problem. Wilder, Fury upsets. You know? Like, they don't want it to happen, Mike. This is what I'm telling you. It's fear. It's fear. It's like you brought up the Earl and the Bud thing, right? And I bet you there will be genuine Bud and Earl fans fearful because now the talking is over. It's no more across the street. It's no more Bob and Al and this feud that we all know exists. Once that irremovable speed bump has been lifted, we're like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. It's like those Instagram videos you see of the two dogs barking between the door and then the door opens and they just like, yo, I don't really want to fight. I was just talking shit through the glass. So, man, this is what this is, man. Them UK dudes is mad, like 50-50, you ain't getting this fight. You ain't never worked 50-50. You bum, you dosser. Who are you? Oh, shit, 50-50. No, Eddie, no. It's just an argument, Eddie. Don't give that dosser that. They afraid.
Man.
They're afraid.
Who love sports, like, don't we want to see competitiveness? Don't we want to see fairness? And
no, trolls want to argue, Mike. Trolls want to argue. They don't want to watch sports. They only care about arguments.
If they don't want to see them fucking best fight the best, then what they doing here? That they just want to have a fucking dude nutsack on their back, and just motherfucking carry it around?
Pretty much. I'm telling you, they are happier to say the belts are over here. That's all they happy about. Why you think everybody running around? 2-time? You think I'm happy that my motherfucking champion lost? Two-time. They fucking sheep, man. I don't want Wilder to yell two-time. Two-time champ for 2 different divisions, maybe, not because he fucking lost. And the loss don't define you, but I'm saying two-time. That seems a little weird to me. I'm just saying what people get excited for. But hey, man, who am I?
JD, motherfucker. There's a lot of things I like to move, so just try to get on my game. I don't know why they gonna call me for I'm a 54 pounder, but I have a brother that's 160.
AD. You might be on mute.
Yo.
What up, champ?
Nah, yeah. I took myself off. Yo, listen, man. Wow. Big news. Let me say this, man. Did I see this coming after that knockout from Ruiz? Yes. Listen, now it's time. We can't put Joshua. We don't trust Joshua no more. We need to get this big money fight out the way. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Wilder make it past Fury. I'm talking as I'm thinking as Eddie Hearn right now. Hopefully he make it past Fury, so I can bank this boy out. Matter of fact, has anybody seen Kell Brook? I don't know. We don't know what the fuck's going on with that boy.
He's training. He should be fighting this month. Well, in February, he might be fighting on the Garcia card.
Wait, I thought Kell Brook was my money guy. He was another one of my money guys, right? I'm Eddie Hearn right now.
How about that? He was?
Hell yeah, he made big bucks with Gennady.
Yes, that was one of my money guys. I don't know what the fuck happened with him.
He coming back.
But I don't want to miss another one of my money guys.
He coming back.
I don't want to miss another one of my money guys. Against who?
There's rumors of Crawford.
It ain't
Crawford and Garcia.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Garcia Mikey too, by the way. Not Garcia Danny, but Garcia Mikey has been rumored for him. All right, let me see what we got. We got a lot of people on the line, so bear with us.
It's all good. Super chat coming in from Mr. Clifford Fatus. Judgment Day is near.
Yes.
Hearn's feeling the pressure.
Yes. I mean, listen, the Saudi probably also like, listen, you think that was something. You get that man Wilder over here. Get him. Get that Wakandian over here and we going to give you a fucking check. Got so many zeros, you going to need your kids to read it. You know what I'm saying?
This is going to be a little bit different. One be Eddie in total control either, you know what I'm saying? You got to know damn well Al will have a say.
I'm saying,
so.
Listen, I'm sure Al going to have a say, but let's be realistic here since we want to talk business. If I found the site fee ain't 50-50.
Boy, you crazy.
You crazy.
My nigga, the Saudi asked me to come. But they won't pull that nigga. They wanted me. Yeah. Wilder, nigga.
No. Wait a minute. Okay.
I'm not coming unless I get half.
All right, cool. But the site fee ain't got nothing to do with that. Because the Saudis, hold on, I'll let you talk. The Saudis want AJ. They want AJ. Do they want Wilder? Did Eddie say that? Yeah. But they still want AJ. Whose next fight going to be out there before Wilder? AJ will fight out there again. So that's what I'm saying. Hold on, just think of it. Look. Let's take it to layman's terms, bruh. Let's take it to layman's terms. You my man. Listen, you ain't even got to be my man, but this my block, nigga. Come on. You could come eat. How the fuck you think you getting 50? I'm bringing you in. This Saudis is my connect. That's my connect. How you think so first day I'm going to walk you to meet my connect? Why? You crazy, Mike. You real crazy, bro. You real crazy. You real crazy.
You act like Eddie the only person that could do business over in Saudi.
I'm not saying he is, but As far as skill challenge and that particular Prince, that's his people. If Alphon,
Who says that? Hold on. Who says Skill Channel won't be interested in bringing a Wilder fight over there?
I'm not saying they not, bruh. But listen to what I am saying. The same way that ESPN is forcing you to go through Bob if you want to be on ESPN, the same way Dazn is using Eddie as their guy, is the same way that I believe Skill Challenge in that particular Prince is using Eddie. They already got a deal to bring 2 more fights to Saudi. You think he's also secretly working with another boxing promoter? I don't think so.
I think he probably can send some fillers out in inquiry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying him, but we seen Floyd Mayweather over there in the past. Like this shit is not new. Eddie's the first person that actually did an event over there, but them wanting or boxing matches over there is not new, bro. Like I'm not
saying it's new.
A monopoly where Eddie just runs everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not saying he does either. All I'm saying, Mike, is if you already dealing with me, why would I turn around and send another term sheet, invitation for whatever to a rival? I could
maybe I'm a big enough boxing fan that money don't matter and I want a Wilder fight over here.
But I could possibly jeopardize that because now I'm going behind the back of AJ and AJ's team.
Bruh, it's money. What you
I
mean?
don't know, bro. I don't know. All right, whatever. We don't agree.
Behind your back. If I'm paying you for a service, nigga, I'm paying you well to be here.
I just don't see how you think what someone is bringing to the table, unless everything that Wilder brings, all right? Like, it's got to be like that. Like, if Eddie says, yo, I'm bringing JD Sports, et cetera, and it adds up to this, what y'all bringing? So you telling me that they get to that meeting and Wilder's supposed to get 50-50 of everything without bringing? Like, he got to bring, man.
They
What?
They asked Eddie about a fight with Wilder. Apparently, they want that fight over there. So if you want that fight over there bad enough, you would make him comfortable enough to come. And maybe that's 50-50 or a different site fee altogether. Maybe Eddie gets his own site fee and PBC get their own site fee.
Mike, I just want you to think, if you are working for the Prince, don't you feel you deserve a little bit more than Wilder? Because you have established this. What people say couldn't be done, you did. You and this man brought boxing over there. I don't get how you don't think he's entitled to a little bit more. And I'm not even saying AJ. I'm talking about Matchroom. They're bringing that deal. Like, that's crazy to me.
But business is not based on what you past business dealings. Every business dealing is new. Just because we did business in the past, great, fine. But bruh, I'm in the business of trying to build my country up, trying to build this sport up. If I can get Wilder to come over and fight a Dillian White or somebody like that in Saudi, why wouldn't I? Come on, that's no disrespect towards Eddie. That's just me as a businessman making my country more accessible for sports.
And again, and if you're the Prince, I think that you're giving Eddie an incentive to get that deal done. The fact that you don't think that they're going to give him money is crazy. Like, why would Eddie, who established it, get the same cut? I don't know. But all right, we'll hear it from everyone else. I don't know. I would hope that they would at least get a man a bonus, bro. I mean, just keep it real. How many times have we reported on Middle Eastern fights that never, ever happened? Oh, this Prince is going to make that offer. AUE is going to do this. He got it done, and y'all talking about he don't get nothing? Like, I don't know. That just don't seem right. I don't know. Let's see here. We're going to start from the bottom to the top, man. Steven in the UK, talk to me.
Let's get it.
Yep.
Hello, Steven.
Fuck. Hello?
Talk to us, man. You won't hear?
Sorry, man. I didn't know. I didn't know you could hear me. Sorry. Yeah, this is great news. Obviously, you know, the fight will happen at 50-50. Obviously, there's loads more negotiations to happen now before that point, and obviously fights to be fought. One point I would say though, Ness, is you're a bit late on the uptake on this news, buddy. Eddie was saying this the night afterwards on a UK podcast, saying he was reluctant, but he now agrees that Wilder is worth 50-50, and that was like the 9th of December. And he's been pretty consistent about that since then. My source is Matt Clint's take.
Yeah, I mean that's the issue with not doing like a site or a podcast that's kind of international. You know, that's a domestic podcast, so we didn't hear of it until he got on Seconds Out.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, but it's
he would have came here. He would have came here. You know, it would have been different.
Mate, absolutely. You know, I sent Frank Smith an email because I'm trying to get into the boxing industry. I'm actually just about to go for another job interview, but I've been sending Frank Smith emails, and I'm saying you want to get on this show just because it gives the American fans, you know, a point of view.
You know, we've had him on. The problem is I lost his fucking card and didn't put his number in, but we had him on.
I still got his number in
my
iMessages, so I just got to go through my iMessages and find it.
Yeah, I had it from texting him, but I never saved his number. Somehow it erased, so I don't even have it.
Yeah, I ain't saved it either.
Yeah.
I got to go through my shit and just look.
Yo, so Steven, you're running out of time. Let me ask you, do you think that Eddie deserves a bonus if he was able to bring AJ Wilder to Saudi?
Does Eddie deserve a bonus? Probably not. No, I mean he's still going to take 20% of whatever they earn. So you know, if they get a site fee of 70 million, you know that's 14 million bucks in Matchroom's back pocket straight away, isn't it? Just off the site fee alone. Then if you think about all of the other fees, no bonus necessary. He's just doing his job and doing the best job for his fighter and for Shelly Finkel's fighter.
Well, all right, champ. Thanks for calling in. We got Majid in Florida.
What up, Majid?
Hey, what up, man? I don't really got much to say about this. Everybody just liked the video, and shit, I don't got nothing to say about it, man.
All right, Majid, we'll take it easy, man. In Cincinnati, I know it's cold, man. We got some snow last night here in Jersey. 7, talk to me in Cali.
What up, 7?
Just listening at work, champ. Going once.
You could come back to me later, like.
All right.
Later.
Super chat coming from Bond Boxing. Eddie knows he needs to maximize income now that he knows AJ is soft. Energy change is real. 50-50, let's go. Bomb Squad.
Yeah, man. Tables turn for sure. Let's see. We're going out to
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
J Hardcore Boxing. You don't know shit about boxing. Boxingwords.com.
Yo, what's up there, fellas?
What up, champ?
It's all good. I love to hear the information that's going out today. I'm happy about this. Hey, Mike, you hit it on the nose, man. I can't understand for the world of me is why is people having a problem with this shit? I mean, everything you said, I was sitting here thinking and shit. I'm like, what's the problem now? I mean, if you're a fight fan, you want to see a fight. Why do you give a fuck how much money somebody else is going to get?
Fear.
You know? What you say? Oh, yeah, fear. Yeah, for sure. Because that don't make no sense to me. I'm a fan, Jack. I want to see the damn fight. So, shit, if they can make it happen, let's make it happen. And, shit, let me ask you a question. What happened to championship fights, Trump mandatories? I mean, is that not a rule no more? I'm trying to figure it out.
I mean not when you've been signing contracts saying after this fight we'll take care of it.
Well, the way I look at it, they should Wilder and Fury should have that fight, then they should shoot for the undisputed, and the winner gets to fight the lineal champion. And Fury gonna feel like he the top man and say, okay, yeah, that sounds like a deal. I do that shit. I mean, that undisputed fight, man, is going to do. If it's in Saudi, we talking $200 million, man, without a doubt. And Eddie know that shit, and they are.
I wonder, man. I wonder what's that gonna be. I mean, do they get to those Pacquiao Mayweather numbers? Yo, Mayweather reportedly got 180 and Pacquiao like 120. I was using some other numbers like 250 and 180, but I could find more 200 for Mayweather and more like 180 for Pac. So it's around there. But damn, you imagine they get to that? I don't think they get to that yet.
How much would how much would it affect the pay-per-view in America? Because if they fight in Saudi, we all know pay-per-view probably around 5 o'clock today, right?
I mean, look, it's probably going to affect, but knowing the way that the model works over here, that you buy it now and you can buy it today, tomorrow, I mean, we'll probably realize it, just a little later. But I don't know, man. I think that this fight happens on DAZN. I mean, Saudi, you bringing a lot to the table. When you go to Al to say, yo, let's make Undisputed, you talking about, yo, you give me a number. I don't want to make a fake number. What you think the site fee? They got $40 million for AJ Ruiz. What they gonna give for AJ Wilder?
Shit, 80.
Okay. So now when Eddie goes to Al and say, I got $80 million on a site fee, 50-50. I mean, I think that's enough. That's enough to say. I don't think you need more. Like, that's why they left. That's why the fight was in Saudi and not in America. You think DAZN didn't want it in America? They offered them more money and they still said no. So,
think Wilder gets pay-per-view points in the UK?
I'm sure. You kidding me? Hell yeah, he got to get split of the. Big Baby was getting a split of the fucking UK pay-per-views, but after a certain number. Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, hell yeah. They was giving it to Big
right.
Baby. You damn right they're going to get Wilder UK pay-per-views. Okay. Stop it, Ness. You guys are so sour. I'm so happy you guys are so mad. I'm happier that you're mad because I see the fear in your comments. No, Ness, you can't go down like that. Pout face. Bunch of clown sauce, man. Oh, my God.
Super chat coming from Jonathan Sims. Don't be shocked if that win/loss apply only to Fury. Don't put that out there, man. He said Wilder's name.
No, and not only that, AJ has been vocal about, regardless of losses, he still wants to fight Wilder. Look, it's been a lot of shit talk. I'm pretty sure, yo, for all the shit we talk about AJ, man, I think if he was over here, we probably fuck with him a little bit more. The dude rapping.
Yeah, bro, heavy out dude, bro.
He be out here rapping. He grabbed a mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he got his belts back. He went into the media. I'm no longer disrespecting him, man.
He got a haircut, you know what I'm saying?
And he did it like American fighter. Like, he went through the fight first. Like, yo, this is a war. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go through war. Now I won. Now I'm going to get pretty. You know what I'm saying? So, look. Fuck it, man. You can't disrespect a dude that's done what he's done. Like, the people he's fought in the time that he's fought them, that was good. I doubted. I wanted him to rebuild. I thought it was dangerous to go into that Ruiz rematch. He proved me wrong. And he showed a different style. Do I like that different style? No. My energy's the same with the Fury Vlad fight. Go listen to that. I was doing shows back then. No. But a win is a win is a win, and he did that. He was intelligent enough to change the gear. That's up to you to downshift. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you to throw it in fourth. It's on you. If you ain't got that, that's on you. Because guess what? If he wouldn't have changed it up and he would have got his ass kicked, we was going to be talking hella shit. So
it's gonna be a parade over here for Andy.
Yeah, so he had to do what he had to do to get the win, man. I do not like it. Don't mistake that.
Did you see that Eddie was like he'll love to see Andy face Dillian White in the future?
Yeah, man, but he just trying to be a good matchmaker. Cause right now, I don't think we should be believing Andy, man. Like,
I know, but if you're Andy, like you looking at it like, I can probably get a bigger bag fight Dylan White than I can anybody else on PBC, right?
And yeah, and that's the thing. Are we just gonna keep letting this dude take like, yo, he let us down, bruh.
Nigga, Mikey doing it. I'm not saying,
but Mikey ain't gonna come in overweight and not perform to the best of his ability.
That's true.
Mikey got his ass kicked trying. He got his ass kicked trying. This dude, he didn't even leave it in the gym, bro. He left it in the restaurant. And you talking about giving him a shot at fucking Dillian White on a UK pay-per-view just so Dillian White could be like, oh, I beat the dude that beat AJ. That's all it is good matchmaking. Don't fall for it. They trying to get Andy fat again so it could be like, oh, look, the dude that beat and build the fucking UK rivalry, man. They don't care about Andy. Andy need to care about his motherfucking self. Stop eating, get back out here and kick some motherfucking ass. If not, bruh, I can't fuck with you. I'm not behind no fight, especially not no back. Yo, if he fucking beats Dillian White, he gets to fight Wilder. So in a perfect world, I would love that fight. But what if he come in overweight again? Shame on us, man. Shame on us. Let's let that motherfucker get a fight and let's see him get in shape. Out here posting fake pictures and shit. We fell for it, man. We fell for it. That's not right. He shamed us, man. He fucking played a lot of us, man. How many motherfuckers lost money? Come on, no. When Joanne Guzman, Dominican undefeated fighter trained by Floyd Mayweather, they used to call that nigga Baby Tyson. I could have been all on that motherfucker like, yeah, Baby Tyson, yeah, he Dominican. No. History of losing fucking weight, making us look bad. I'm missing weight. No, I ain't fucking with you. No. You know what I'm saying? That's how we need to be with Andy. Fuck that motherfucking Mexican pride shit. Fuck that Latino shit. It's about boxing. And he shit the bed. He need to fucking get it right, and then we fuck with you. Got 2 million followers out here. That's fucked up, bro.
Man, calm down there. Chill out,
it's
man.
not fair, Mike. It's not fair. That was the biggest fight. You know how many people wish upon a star for God to give them an opportunity at life?
He got it.
Exactly. At least go out on your shield.
And he made the most of it too. He
made the most. Yeah, he brought the most of it to the scales. Come on, bro. Come on. And I'm not being hard, man. This dude's out here dying.
Hard, you said
bro, he said he missed his mortgage payment. This was God. He answered all them prayers. Yeah, you were supposed to do your part. He answered your prayers. Come on, man. Whatever. Don't we ain't on the same page with it. We went to Pat and Bean Town?
No.
Pat and Bean Town.
What up,
Pat? Real quick, just on that before I go on this, I would say Andy Ruiz did half of the job. You know, you got to give him respect for getting off his ass and finishing Joshua the first time. You know, we can't forget about that. But he didn't follow through and hold on to the belts. On this discussion, you know, I've known that it's U.S. versus U.K. Man, that's just a fact. Deontay Wilder wanted Andy Ruiz to win that fight so that we could keep the money in the U.S. and keep it all U.S. fight, you know. And now AJ and Fury are teaming up, and they want to keep the money in the U.K. Since if Eddie Hearn's saying that there might be an argument to Deontay Wilder getting 50-50, that means fucking Deontay Wilder's gonna get at least 50-50. Any businessman knows that. Especially with Eddie Hearn, if he's saying it, he knows that it's a fact. We're back to the Revolution days, guys. We're going 200 years back in the past, and it all starts in Boston. Let's go, Deontay Wilder.
Pat, man, thanks for calling in, Mike. Let me just tell you, right? Look at Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? Wilder fans that are, you know, not open-minded, that just follow blindly are like, Tyson's scared. Look, he changed trainers again. Nah, that's a dude trying to do everything in his power to ensure the win. Luis Ortiz, 40 years old, he trying to get with Coach Larry Wang. No, that's a motherfucker that wants to eliminate any option of losing. If y'all can't understand what I'm talking about, I just never
like
ain't
Sean
gonna
Porter
understand.
When he brought in Well, who that coach?
Coach Barry Hunter.
Coach Barry Hunter. No man, bro. When you got a big fight coming up, you want to make sure you do not only a big fight, any kind of big sporting event.
It's that Eminem song, dog. It's your moment, bro.
Yeah,
lose yourself.
Absolutely.
Out here shit in the bed, man. No. That is not cool. Let's see what we got. A lot of callers in this motherfucker. We gonna mix it in with some Boomerang and CYP.
What up, CYP?
Yo, first call lethal, second call legit. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. Muslims rather deal with black men than white men when it comes to business any day, and that's just fact. I mean, if you don't believe that, don't believe it. That's fine with me. All right, we're gonna move on. When a fighter has a fight scheduled, but he constantly talks about another fighter, the UK would call that clout chasing. How come they ain't calling that shit clout chasing now when it's AJ? You played yourself. The UK said they was taking over American boxing. The Saudis gave those bitches a genie, and they wish to never ever fight in America again. Play themselves again. These idiots actually thought that a knockout loss wouldn't take a negative hit to the tune of 10% to negotiations. To AJ stock, they fucking idiots. And they must not have been watching Marquez versus Pacquiao. Because Pacquiao was talking 50-50, got his ass knocked out, and got 60-40. See, these are the things that boxing teaches us that the UK doesn't understand because they ain't invited to the fucking party. They stand their stupid ass out there with their high heels on and their telephones talking about, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Because you won't let your bitch asses into the party. Fuck you. CYP out.
Hilarious.
Yo, the hate him, I hate him. It got me though. I laughed.
Jazz 11 says, "Keep up the good work. It is appreciated. I think Wilder eventually lands on Joshua. AJ does slow down." Big ups to Jazz, man. We appreciate you for listening, homie.
For sure. We're going out to Josh in Charlotte, North Carolina. What up?
What up, Josh?
What up, TBV? What's up with y'all, man? Good show this morning, boy. It is music to my motherfucking ears. Finally, that motherfucking Eddie the Germ said 50-50. Now, you UK motherfuckers, get ready for this motherfucking knockout, and they gonna give my boy Wilder 50-50. AJ is about goddamn time. Y'all go ahead and get these two fights. You and Wilder win these two fights and get this shit cracking. I'm telling you right now. And if that shit's in Saudi Arabia, I think the pay-per-views over here are going to do more, and I don't think it's going to be on the zone because Eddie knows he ain't going to make no money off the zone. He going to make money off these pay-per-views over here in the motherfucking U.S. And I just want to say, fuck the UK. Y'all awesome bitches. The only heavyweight that's worth a fuck right now is Danny Dubois. Only reason why AJ worth a fuck because he got some belts. That's my call. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out.
I don't agree with that, man. I'm still the dude that says AJ could have rebuilt without them belts. Y'all bugging. AJ a star, man. He's a star over there. Look, over there for sure. But even without belts, you can't tell me that Madison Square Garden wouldn't give him a Saifi again. Barclays Center
was selling out the O2 Arena before he even had a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfucker's been doing good numbers. But I want everybody who's calling in just to remember, if you can, does Wilder deserve part of half of that site fee if the fight is in Saudi Arabia, or does PBC and Wilder need to go through Eddie Hearn to get some of that site fee?
You know, the other thing is this, right? It's like, will this fight, like, does Finkel and them have an option to put it on? Like, all right, they tell Fox, all right, we're going to do this on pay-per-view. You know that all Fox does is promote it. The promoter got to come up with the money now to pay these two men, whatever they guarantee them up front. Then they got to project back-end pay-per-view. Based off projections, we talking about 80 million just site fee. It's like, yo, are we even going to sell that many? Should we be taking that risk? Isn't it better to get this guarantee money from Dazn on a projected pay-per-view number, plus this guarantee money from Saudi Arabia on a site fee, plus all these other guarantees from the fucking sponsorship? When this one kicks off, it's going to be like everybody's going to want a piece.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it probably is safer to do it on the zone because you can always come back and do the second fight, or even if there's a trilogy, you can always do that back in the States where when the buzz has grown more because of the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a great fight. So I feel you on that, man. I wouldn't if I was looking on the outside looking in. I would go with the guaranteed money because pay per view in Saudi Arabia and America on a Saturday at 5 o'clock, man, a lot of people are out doing shit and then coming back home, and a lot of people aren't trying to sit down and watch TV at 5 o'clock because they're at the mall, maybe shopping, maybe at dinner with family. It's the weekend. Weekends, you know what I'm saying? Big boxing matches normally happen at night on the weekend, so. I would go with Ness and say it could possibly be on the zone the first fight, but I think that they do a rematch or a trilogy, which I think will be in the States.
Only thing is, I just think that site fee money is gonna be hard to walk away from. If you gave them 40, they and you talking about doubling, I mean, because those are numbers you gotta sell, and the way pay per views looking at, look, we ain't found the next guy that could do $1 million after Canelo took himself off. Who else doing $1 million out here?
Manny Pacquiao couldn't even get that number with a credible opponent like Keith Thurman.
Exactly. I mean, and I think that's because we all knew that Keith was coming off 2 years, man. So it's
Man,
different.
The way Keith was talking, and he had that tune-up fight. I think on my betting slip, I picked Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But on the show, just being an ass, I picked Manny Pacquiao. But on my betting, it wasn't no way you gonna tell me Keith Thurman was about to lose to Manny Pacquiao because I just thought he was younger, fresher, can punch hard, and things like that. So I think that fight with Keith should have done better numbers because it was a very entertaining fight. And even though Pacquiao won, I have to say Keith did have some success in that fight. I thought 600,000 was good. You know what I'm saying? Since it's Fox first year on PBC's first year on Fox, but like you said, man, we ain't seen $1 million since Canelo fought Gennady, since Canelo fought Chavez. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the only guy in our generation outside of Floyd Mayweather that does $1 million pay-per-view buys whenever he touches it.
You know what? Just to add more to the conversation, we're talking DAZN and doing it there, and I can't be quoted on that for future arguments because Wilder still has to have his pay-per-view with Fury. Bob Arum has it made out in his mind that it's going to be 2 million sales. If they set, and I'm not going with that number. But let's say they do 800,000. That math probably sounds better to Eddie because now they're projecting 8 with Fury. What's it going to be with AJ? All right.
I totally forgot.
Not only that, AJ Wilder easily could be $100 pay-per-view. Bob already said Fury Wilder is not. But AJ Wilder, they could have that conversation again about $100 pay-per-view. So we can't necessarily say that the first fight will be on DAZN. I mean, Wilder still has 2 fights to go through, which obviously will be both on pay-per-view. So that could hurt him or that could tremendously help him. I mean, God forbid, that's the wrong word to use.
That's right.
No, that's the wrong word to use. Because what I want to say is like, I guess, God willing, not really, because I don't want to stir the pot. But what I'm saying is there could be a way where if Wilder and Fury do $1 million and then do $1 million, we might not be talking 50-50. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. I know Eddie's talking 50, but and look, that's just what it is. I mean, it's just a hypothetical. It might not even happen. We know pay-per-view's been shit. I get you UK guys that are about to go ape shit right now. But if somehow he brings pay-per-view back and he does $1 million, I mean, stick a fork in it.
I'm going to be real with you. If Wilder do $1 million on pay-per-view, that $40 million site fee ain't going to be good enough. It's going to have to be $100 million, nigga, split down the middle or something like that. Like that. If they fuck around and do $1 million back to back, like Drake, shit, you ain't telling me nothing. Like that. That's going to be it's going to be very interesting to see because on the flip side, Wilder, you cool, you know what I'm saying? You do good pay-per-view numbers, but you still gotta, you know what I'm saying, take into consideration AJ does good numbers on pay-per-view. And can you imagine one with Wilder in UK? So that's probably gonna set records, you know what I'm saying, if the Ruiz did.
Easily 2 million in the UK, right? If they did 1.5, they gotta be doing 2 mil.
So I just think, man, that just goes back to show that this right here is truly a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I think if Fury was to win, I don't even think that Fury's a 50-50 fight with AJ.
What? They already said Fury's 50-50.
But like,
Damn.
what is Fury bringing that AJ doesn't already have besides that belt?
The belts, that's all. And it's an all UK affair. They'll still do 2 million over there with Fury, maybe. Just over there.
Yeah,
but
I know, right? You can't do it over here.
Well, they can't do it over here. They can't. How you gonna do? I mean, it's still undisputed. Maybe you could. It just ain't gonna sell the same. I don't believe. We got Derek in Kansas City.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up?
Ooh, yeah, it shit sounds good, but I don't believe that shit when I. Eddie is the master of drawing up narratives and creating ways for other people that are not into it fully to understand it in his manner. So until the contracts are signed and announcements is made, it's just another episode on the Days of Our Lives on the real. And I'm out.
The hourglass in the background playing and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was a little kid, my mom and my grandma used to watch that shit all the time, so I had to watch it.
I hear him with what he's saying, you know, but it's different when you putting numbers out there, bro. Numbers stick, man. Numbers
Super
stick.
Chatty coming from KP, from KC, 5. They know he's dead. Apollo Creed style. Oof. Abby Majek says, CYP knows nothing about Muslim. # idiot. CYP says, oops, CYP was raised Muslim and has been to Saudi. CRB says, Wilder do 1 million buys versus Fury. It's not 50-50 no more. Hey, there you go. Next, got somebody that agrees with you. He comes back with one more and says, y'all think Wilder / AJ be on a obscure app? Laughing emoji. Man, it's possible. I'm not going to sit here and say, because we all know Wilder said, I'm saying he's a free agent. He's free to move around. And if the zone offers the right package, you know what I'm saying, that make it be more lucrative than a pay-per-view at 5 o'clock in the daytime, then you got to, you know what I'm saying, think that he may, you know what I'm saying, consider it. You know what I'm saying, just for like one fight. They gonna give. Never mind. We'll say that shit. I keep on wanting to fucking go on that shit, but we'll save it.
Yeah. We got to get through these to get to that. We got 7. You ready? Looks like you called back in. Is that all right? That's a no. We got Michael.
Michael in the UK?
No, this seems like another Michael. Michael, I mean, because you're not Michael K, so you another Michael in the UK, I guess. Unmute yourself, Michael. You keep muting and unmuting. Mute yourself, unmute yourself.
Can you hear me? Yeah,
I hear you, champ. I hear you.
Yeah, man. Listen, I've been listening. It's been a good show, yeah. I'm happy about this news. I'm an AJ fan, but I'm also a Wilder supporter because, you know, listen, at the end of the day, if Wilder pulls this off and he beats Fury twice, beats AJ, that's history, man, and we get to witness that. That said, I don't get why people are like, oh, listen, Wilder did the right thing. He was betting on himself. The only thing I don't understand about that is that's almost like saying, it's good that he stalled the fight out this long to get more money, because that's not what anyone wanted. We wanted an undisputed fight straight away.
If you guys are not offering fair money and somebody knows their worth, why would they take something that they're not fucking is respecting them? And don't forget, he was willing to take the flat fee for a fight in September, but y'all told him Wembley wasn't available. But guess what? You fought Povetkin at where?
Let's not go backwards,
Wembley.
Mike. Let's not go backwards.
he-
Because they going to do
bruh,
it too. They going to waste
They
their
don't know the
call.
facts though. They coming on.
They
and
know.
the facts,
Listen, I told you it's fear. They know the facts, man. It's been 3 years of this stuff. Everybody knows. Let's not go backwards because they're going to go backwards too and start telling you whatever, version of their reality. And it's just like, we going backwards. Stonebone Boxing.
What up, Stonebone?
Man, we know it's about time that he come with the 50-50, you know what I mean? And I know that if Saudi Arabia is not going to put up another 80 million, the fight's happening here because over here people are putting up 20 million for site fee. Then you got Fox and Showtime bidding for the fight. That's going to be at least $40 million right there from a American site fee and Fox. So then they're going to do a UK pay-per-view and an American pay-per-view. I don't see the Zone willing to put up that money again. I don't think they would do it again. They did that just because.
I wouldn't shoot myself in the foot by saying that a boxing network that specializes in only sports isn't gonna bid on the biggest fight in boxing. That's crazy.
Man, that's what I'm thinking too. But I'm thinking they're gonna bid. But I'm just thinking. They didn't put up Did we hear that the Zone put up any money for Ruiz? That was all Saudi Arabia, right? We didn't hear the Zone bid on that.
Nah, we heard the Zone tried to offer Eddie more not to go to Saudi.
Exactly.
Not more than the site fee, but try to offer him more of a broadcast fee.
All right, so if they were to do it in Saudi Arabia again, are they going to try the same thing? You think they would be like, hey, we're going to give you more not to do it there? What do you?
No. I think they're going to give them more to allow them to be the U.S. distributor.
So they would probably do it in the U.S. then, right?
No.
You don't think that
they just need? That is your time though. Listen, obviously for DAZN, the fight in the U.S. is better because they could put it on the optimal time for Americans. That is Joe McCroskey's argument. But outside of that argument, it's still a fight. Like ESPN could fucking fight for it if they want. Showtime could fight for it. Fox could fight for it. Like, it's a fight at that point. Like, site fee is a site fee. Broadcast fee, that's a whole nother purse. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother fee you bring into the table. So
I do feel like. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm good.
No, I do feel like that the first match, you know what I'm saying, if Saudi Arabia is going to be a player, I think that makes the most sense. You want to grab up that money, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to leave that kind of money just on the floor. And I don't know what kind of money it will be, but if they're that interested in it, I think they got to be paying a pretty penny. And the rematch, in my opinion, makes more sense in the States because you can play a rematch, you know what I'm saying, online, put it on YouTube, make people aware of it, you know what I'm saying, do a press tour and really get the American fans behind it. And if you have a previous fight that maybe was great or was a good fight that both guys got knocked down and one guy got a knockout, I think that's probably more appealing to the American fan, and you can possibly, you know what I'm saying, sell a high number of pay-per-views in America. That's just my humble opinion.
I'm not selling America short. Like, to think that Las Vegas is going to sit on their hands and let this fight go to Saudi Arabia is retarded. Just like thinking that Bob won't bid and Fox won't bid and Showtime won't want to try and bid. It's going to be the best man wins, meaning the best offer. And we at least can look forward to that now, knowing that it's 50-50. See, this couldn't happen because no one could bid on a fight that isn't happening. But now there is at least that little, the clouds are piercing open. You know, I'm getting a little ray of sunshine, Mike. I'm starting to feel like this is gonna happen. I'm telling you, 2021. I'm telling you.
That song, I can see clearly now the rain.
2021, bro. I see this thing jumping off easy. You know, I wish that the Saudis were as aggressive as us on this podcast, and they just, sent Eddie an email like, "Yo, look, here's X amount of dollars. Pay those fucking step aside money. Let's get this thing popping now." But we gotta wait another year.
Super chat coming in from that one white boy. Southside Deucey. Border Wars white boy ain't official yet. Since that boy Deucey can't sign up cause his daddy, TYP said so. Shaking my damn head. I thought he was a true champ. Damn, shots fired. Pow, 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 pow. Rod 870 says, how did 8 callers jump me? Oh, I will try later. Laughing emojis. Gotta get you one of them ringers, Rod. You know what I'm saying? You come in, bam, 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 you there. Trent Jones. Definitely pay-per-view US and UK. It will sell at least 3.5. US and UK will have to make it like $50 for both Tyson pay-per-view was like 50, $60. Okay, so over in the UK it was like 50, $60, or pounds or whatever for a Tyson pay-per-view back in the day. So I mean,
yeah, I'm telling you, they're gonna raise the price. That's what I said about here. Here we gonna pay 100. There ain't no way.
Sure.
And that's why I'm saying maybe the app is better.
I feel you. Mr. CYP comes back with another one. Rebuttal King. You played yourself. I don't know who he's talking to. We got one from Joshua Ellis.
Nah, that was to the Muslim comment.
Oh, okay. He retracted his statement, but he did show some love. So big ups to Joshua Ellis. One more from Wawa 9302010. Pound for pound, number 1, Bomb Squad Nation. 10 title defenses. Thinking emoji. He's thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking out there.
Yo, let's we got a shitload. So let's get through a few of these because we got a lot of work to do. Okay. We got Michael Brown. You have to unmute. Michael Brown.
My bad. I'm just listening.
All right, man. God bless you, dead.
All right, no problem. We going out to JT Mack.
What up, JT Mack?
You got to unmute JT Mack. Go on once. There you go. Talk to us. You just mute yourself again. You got to unmute.
Yeah, hello? You can hear me?
We hear you now.
Yeah, I had called in this Jeremy. I called in already. I'm just calling to talk on the after.
All right. We got Johnny 845.
What up, Johnny?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What up?
Ooh, they shitting in their knickers now, boys. 50-50. No more excuses anymore. Once the fight goes to the table, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear nothing. No excuses. 50-50. But no, I want to give a little shout out to Wilder. I mean, let's give credit where credit's due. I mean, the guy's negotiating skills. I mean, who would have known? I mean, a year later, he set himself up for, $100 million fight, turning down $100 million from the zone, and that 20% offer for Joshua that first time. So, guarantee set $100 million. I mean, they pay Joshua 66 for Ruiz. They go to Saudi, it's gonna do huge numbers. So that's about it. Good show. Thanks a lot, guys.
Johnny, man, thanks for calling in. Let's see. We got, I have no clue how to pronounce, what was his name? Hazlifa? Who's Hazlifa?
Yeah, what's up? How you doing?
What up?
What up, Halifa?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's been a long time calling in. So I was just on YouTube and I saw your last few guys. So I was really happy. I was reading it and I went and researched it myself. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. If Wilder's asking for 50-50, and I'm from UK, I might show some biasness, but if Wilder's asking for 50-50, yeah, let's take into consideration about who the A side is.
He's not asking for anything. This is Eddie Hearn saying that Wilder or Fury deserve 50-50.
I do understand if they deserve, but then if the fight doesn't happen, because if Wilder does ask for 50-50, then there's a problem. But I'm really happy with the turnout. Did you see the interview of AJ on Sky Sports?
There's so many, especially this week.
It's one of the latest ones. You can tell the attitude that AJ is coming in, and you also stated this in your previous live streams that he's coming in with a new attitude. He wants to fight everyone, and he's really putting it out there that he wants to fight Wilder, and I hope that really happens. You know, I told you before, Unification is what Legacy is based on, and I hope Legacy gets made. Because the last unified undisputed champion was Lennox Lewis. We haven't had one since that. So I hope the fight gets made.
All
so that's
right.
my point.
Well, thanks for calling in. We're going out to Gado. Talk to me.
Gado.
Yo, what's good? Y'all niggas can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what's up. All right, man. I really wasn't even gonna call in, but Ness, you got me hyped. I just want to say I completely agree with you about fucking Andy, dog. Fuck Andy. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of, and you really making me sick, dog. Because every time I hear the intro, I hear the I'm a Mexican warrior. I got to hear that shit be pissing me the fuck off, dog. I'm sick of that shit, dog. Change the intro, man. I don't want to hear nothing about Andy. I want to hear nothing about Andy. You piss me off with that. And I heard callers calling in talking about UK versus United States. Let me tell you this, man. It ain't really about the UK versus United States. It's about real niggas versus bitch niggas. It's about reality versus fiction. It's about motherfuckers who want to make shit happen versus motherfuckers who want to make excuses. No matter who your favorite fighter is, decide on which side of them lines you stand. You see what I'm saying? And just getting to the topic, I think it's about fucking time motherfuckers realize what Deontay Wilder is worth. And honestly, I think he might be worth a little more, but I'll take the 50-50 because I want to see the fight. So yeah, that's the call. But yeah, man, fuck Andy, dog. Change the intro, man.
Nah, we actually played an all AJ intro now, man. We got an all AJ intro made up. Shout out Dollar DiBiase, man. We appreciate it. Well, thank you, man, for calling in. We're gonna go out. Let's see here too.
With the blood of a Scottish warrior coursing through his veins, this man proclaimed,
I fucking love boxing.
MV True.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Nez. Loving the content, mate. Best in years. Just in regards to Joshua Wilder. Joshua sold 1.6 million pay-per-views in the UK, a country of 70 million. Wilder done 225 to 275,000 against Ortiz, the second fight. Joshua has literally sold more pay-per-views in one fight than Wilder does his whole career. He done 325,000 against Fury, the first fight. So, add up all of Wilder's pay-per-views combined, he's done less than 1.6 million. And that was only one fight. So those numbers tell you that the UK is a bigger market than America. Joshua is the biggest star in boxing, hands down. And somehow Wilder wants 50-50. That's incredible. The numbers don't add up. What do you think about that, Nez?
You do understand that Eddie said he's worth 50-50. Wilder or Fury, in his opinion, they have both grown, and he feels they both deserve. That's what we're doing the show, because Eddie says Wilder and Fury deserve 50-50. Eddie also says that Wilder versus AJ is the biggest fight, period. Ever.
That's true.
Ever. Like ever in the entire business of everything. Like combat sports.
Yeah,
so yeah, he deserves 50-50.
It'll be the biggest ever, Nez. It'll be the biggest ever because of Joshua, not because of Wilder.
Okay, champ. But the fact is, it's 50-50. There's no more arguing, no more ducking, no more dodging.
He made a mistake. He shouldn't have said that. It was bad negotiation.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said it because you're fearful. Because now you know that right hand from motherfucking Thanos is going to land. And it's over. You know it. That was the only thing that you had. Sign him to a slave contract so that mentally when he goes into the fight, he's fucked up. Now he's going to go in joyful. With the biggest payday of his career.
Joshua's not a 60-year-old Ortiz.
Oh, God. Man,
he's not under that groove.
look how sad you
Seville.
guys sound. You AJ fan, look how sad you are. You're bringing up it's over. Ortiz is done. We're looking forward. 2 Fury fights, Alexander Usyk and Pulev, and then 50-50 and funeral arrangements. But listen, thank you for calling in. You see what I'm saying, Mike? It's fear. They held on to the 50-50. I'm the A side.
I don't understand. Like, y'all don't think Eddie knows the numbers? Y'all don't think Eddie sees what's going on? Y'all don't, and Eddie's the one that come out here saying everything that you said, brother. Eddie knows probably in more detail than you.
Mike, what'd he say?
And he can't.
We need each other.
Yeah, I just told you.
It sounds so good.
Eddie knows all that shit, and he still says that this guy is worth 50%, half. Your own guy who y'all quote on a regular basis said it. It's not like we making this shit up. Eddie said it. Just motherfucking man, agree with it, roll with it, and watch your dude get his ass kicked.
Listen, Eddie said we need each other. If the audio wasn't so fucking long, I would play it again, Mike. You know what I mean? But it's just like 3 minutes of him fluffing up Wilder, saying how Wilder's profile has grown and how he destroyed Brazil and Ortiz, and how the fight with him and Fury is massive now. I mean, look, don't be mad. This is your guy. Why are you guys upset? I don't understand. This is not real boxing fans. Oh my jeez. Zig Zaggy.
What up, Zig Zaggy?
I bet you that's not how you pronounce his name. I'm just making shit up.
Hello?
Yo.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's Zig anyway. But yeah, I'm happy that Eddie Hearn's come out and said it's 50-50. Any strides made towards the fight happening is a good thing. But you lot need to stop your double standards, man. All this is proving is that it's Team AJ that want to make the fight. He wants to make it next year. Eddie Hearn's coming out now saying he's willing to give 50-50. The only reason the fight's not going to happen is, and you're going over that, you're not even covering it, the fact Wilder signed a 3-fight deal. If that was AJ, if he come out tomorrow and said, he's fighting Chisora next and he's got a rematch, 2-way rematch with White, so he's booked for the next 3 fights.
So are you saying, listen to me, are you saying that White is the level of Fury? Could
I'm not saying that.
Could White do a pay-per-view in America?
No.
All right then. So why would you use such a cheap comparison?
No, I'm not. I'm saying you lot keep saying Wilder wants unification. Is that the actions of someone that wants unification? Before Wilder, AJ even fought Ruiz, Wilder had booked a 3-way fight.
So Ziggy Zaggy, let me get this straight. Eddie says we want to make Undisputed. We want to have unification. We're going to give them 50-50, and you choose to talk about what exactly are you talking about? The past?
No. Yeah. And now I want to see the fight, but we're not going to see it until 2021. Whose fault is that?
Everyone knows that. Whose fault is it? Are you serious, bro? Are you not realizing that AJ has 2 mandatories that must take place next year?
You can't use his mandatories as a reason to get AJ wild out with his
man. Come on, you're delusional.
I got him, Ziggy Zaggy.
He delusional, Mike.
When AJ lost to Ruiz, that puts the mandatories back. If your man was able to handle his motherfucking test against Ruiz, that would never push the mandatories back.
Test? No, the fuck you better not.
I want to test?
Man, that was supposed to be taking over America.
Okay, you're right. Now, that pushed it back, you know what I'm saying? So Pulev was supposed to get his fight, and Bob Arum was going to make sure that happened. And Usyk moved up. WBL was going to make sure that happened. So if you're Al Heyman, you do dealing with all these sanctioning bodies, except for the WBO, but you've been here rumblings, you know what I'm saying? So you knew what was coming down the pipeline. All these promoters know what's coming down the pipeline. So Wilder shit went on and said, look, I'm going to fight Ortiz. I'm going to fight Fury. And we'll see if the rematch happens with Fury or not. But if it doesn't, who's free and who's not? AJ's not free because he still has the Pulev mandatory.
I just see a lot of people butthurt that the fight is closer to happening than it was in the past. Let's go to... Let me see. Where are you? Is Craig not there? AD, talk to me.
What up, AD?
Yeah, what's good, Ness? What's good, Mike?
What up?
Yeah, firstly, I'm glad that Eddie's offered 50-50 so we can finally see Undisputed, man, because Fury's going to beat Wilder anyway, man. So we're going to see an all UK Undisputed. Mike, you're tripping if you think Wilder gets 50-50 split of everything. Like, obviously, he's going to get 50-50 split of the purse. But the site fee and that's going to Matchroom, bro. You're going to be asking for 50-50 of the hot dogs and the drinks and the car parking, like the rest of the PBC fighters apparently get. Anyway, yeah, like, bottom line is you guys are saying if Wilder does over 1 million pay-per-view buys twice, he deserves over 50-50. Well, in case you guys have forgot how to add up, 1 million pay-per-view buys is $75 million. Yeah, you take 50% of that for the pay-per-view companies and then split 37 million between two. That's like 18.5 million. If they want 60% of that, you can have 60% of that, and we'll go by the AJ standards of getting paid. Yeah, you guys need to learn to add up, man, because you're not making sense. You're so obsessed with getting Wilder as much money as possible. You're short-sighted of the bigger picture, man. Come on, man. Like, and also stop being so biased, man. Serious.
Hey, Ness, let me ask you a question, brother. When Wilder went to that meeting, what was his main sticking point?
Not knowing what AJ was getting paid. Not knowing the total sum of his fights with AJ.
There you go. Now, do you think going into another fight, a 50-50 fight, they ain't gonna know the fucking total sum?
They'll know the total sum. Don't mean they know they getting a 50 of the total though.
Man, you got Al Heyman. I powerful. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how that works, man. We talking on stuff we don't know because, you know, I feel strongly like me as a businessman. You know what I'm saying? It's like you from the bruh. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, if I'm bringing something to the table, how the fuck don't I get the lion's share? I'm bringing that. If I don't bring it to you, you won't get it. That's just how it go.
I'm not saying that at all. But if they want Wilder and they asking for him specifically, then hey, man, you gotta recognize that guy brings some level of value too.
You also gotta recognize they want Wilder versus AJ, and they got AJ.
Who knows?
They got AJ. You think they want to lose AJ because they're trying to get Wilder? No, they gonna go through Eddie, man. I'm telling you. But look, that's a conversation that it's all we crazy hypothetical with it. It is what it is. Man, looks like Craig fell off. All right, so we got FMA. Talk to me. FMA property.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
What up?
What's happening, man? What's happening? Yeah, good show today, guys. I think I just wanted to say, so he said, no, Ness, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's just facts, innit? I agree that Wilder does deserve 50-50 now. It's not about fair or anything like that. I think at the time, a year ago in the past, he wasn't worth 50-50. But obviously, as Eddie's explained, he now does deserve 50-50. So I'm just happy, man. The fight is closer to happening. But obviously, we haven't heard anything from Wilder's side or Wilder regarding some of the comments that AJ and Eddie's been saying lately. So until we hear something from Wilder,
right now. Nothing to say. We got 2 fights to get through each party, and then
no, but I'm just concerned because earlier this year, Wilder himself said on one of the on Blue Blood that even if he got 50-50, he still won't take the fight. So that's a bit concerning.
No,
I remember him saying that.
You say what you gotta say to get what you gotta get.
But yeah, fair enough. I guess so. But yeah,
him saying he wouldn't take 50-50 and that he's gonna go his own route and putting 2 fights on paper and out there in the world, it caused us to get to this place. Don't you see that? Cool. Everything he did caused us to get to here. They said he wasn't worth 50, so he said, cool, I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Now they said you're worth 50.
So the fight is closer now. AJ, Eddie, they've said it, they've put it out there, so they can't backtrack that Wilder's worth 50-50. Now, let's say Wilder comes out and says he wants 60-40 in his favor. What do you think? What does that mean?
I mean, Wilder has to do something.
50-50, right?
He's going to have to do something to get 60-40, brother. And I don't know that you can do that in this short amount of time. Brandon Maurice, talk to us.
What up, B?
Hold on, let me get y'all off speaker. How I'm sounding? I'm good?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I want? for this fight and Bud versus Errol and all potential super fights, I want both sides, both fighters, both managerial teams to go to a fucking deserted island off the Pacific. Get some food, some pizza, some Chinese food, some bitches, some strippers, and do whatever they need to fucking do to hash these deals out and keep the fucking percentage splits confidential. Us as fans, we shouldn't care what the splits is. We don't even need to know what the splits is because it's pointless for us to even know. Let's just get this shit done. Go to an island, call some bitches, some strippers. If you need some coke, some weed, party together, become best friend. Whatever y'all got to do to get these deals done, get this shit done. And when you get it done, we don't need to know the split. Because the fact that we as fans are discussing the splits, or why the fuck do we care what the split is? The bottom line is, UK, all Wilder had to do to get 50-50 was keep his fucking belt. If you want the undisputed fight, and he kept his fucking belt, then he deserves 50-50. You can't say this shit is a super fight and the percentage splits not be close to or 50-50. If you said he don't deserve 50-50, well, it ain't a fucking super fight. It don't make no sense. So we need to stop giving a fuck about the splits.
Cut it. Super chat coming in from YY9302010. Oh, Deontay Wilder with a lot of bums behind that bitch. And we got one from Abby Majek. Nation of Islam isn't Muslim, CYP. Hashtag still idiot. And we got one coming from Mr. CYP. In Saudi, they love that boy. Put up your goats. Go see for yourself. Rebuttal King is undefeated.
We got Big Nick in the UK.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, TBV? What's everyone saying? You right, Mike? You right, Mike Ness?
What up, excuse maker?
No, I ain't making no excuses, Ness, yeah? All I want to say, yeah, right, is I kind of hear you on the Wilder John Skipper negotiation things, yeah, about obviously if you want to know what the other guy's making, yeah? But I want to ask you a question. How come Wilder in that meeting is asking AJ how much AJ is getting, but doesn't have any clue or clear sight of how much he's worth? Yeah, that's my first question I want to ask you. Answer that for me, Ness.
What do you even mean not knowing his worth when he obviously knew his worth by not taking that deal, not taking any of the deals, only asking for 50, and now here we are reporting that the rival promoter wants to give him 50. Nick, really, today is not the day that you can win. The audio is too incriminating. Just leave it alone.
Ness, Ness, all I'm saying is, listen, it's logical you would want to know what someone else is making, but if you go into a meeting like that, you must have an idea of how much you're worth, innit? Yeah? That's my first
I don't need to have ideas. I'm in a business meeting. This is a business deal. If I ask for the numbers of this business deal, you should be able to provide it. When you cannot, this is no longer a real deal. This is no longer official.
Yes, listen, I don't really want to get too much into the old details, yeah? All I'm saying
Seems like that's all you called about. Seems like that's all you called about. Like I said, excuse maker from the beginning of your call.
No excuses. My man, Smash Andy, yeah? We're coming for you. We're coming for you. And you know why?
Homie,
you guys
Andy
are so happy about the
smashed him. Andy smashed him. He outboxed Andy.
You know why you're happy for the 50-50?
I can't. Come on. You got to get a boomerang. Get your ass out of there. Listen, you can't say your man smashed Andy, peppering him with jabs. Andy smashed him. He won a points decision. It's cool. He did what he did to get the win. But you're sounding a little bit crazy now, man. You guys got to try and keep it together for the sake of your, I don't know, your fucking, your name, right? Omar, talk to me.
Oh, dog, what up with you?
Oh, man. I just got two questions for these dudes. Why did AJ not take 50 million? And also, if AJ is all of these things he's talking about, why did he not sell out in Saudi Arabia? Because that was going to sold out crowd. Eddie Hearn is coming in saying 50-50 is a possibility and it's going to be a thing. So why the fuck is y'all complaining for? As far as the whole thing with Fury fight is concerned, it's confirmed the rematch is going to happen, and Wilder said he's gonna go for undisputed after rematch. That's his own words. That's on record. So unless y'all have some evidence on that, stop speaking.
Omar, thanks for calling in. We going out to Osiris boxing.
Osiris, man, it's come from fucking the Egyptian immaculate reception. I mean, reception,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So yes, I'm really, really glad Eddie has made this move. 50-50, yeah, it's good that he's put it out there. I'm not going to get into the politics of, oh, is Wilder worth it and what have you. No, because it's completely pointless. You know, we won the fight, and I'm glad that this is going to potentially happen. Now, the only scary thing for me, as an AJ fan, I'm not a Wilder fan, as you can tell, is that this fight might still not happen. This AJ versus winner of Wilder Fury. It might still not happen till God knows when. Do you know why? Because AJ might lose again to Usyk, for example, right? Or Pulev.
Hell no.
So, well, you never know. You never know.
Hell no, man. Pulev couldn't. I mean, dude, fucking Usyk looked like shit versus Teaspoon.
But we never know. You know, the new AJ needs to convince me slightly more. And I'm a huge AJ fan, by the way. That said, I believe AJ is the only one who is willing to unify. You know, he's done it with Charles Martin. Charles Martin was an American, but Wilder was nowhere to be found. Klitschko, same manager as Fenkel. Wilder did not take it. And Joseph Parker. You know, I remember, Ness, you mentioned in this podcast.
It's hilarious. I mean, UK call after UK caller is like, even if they say they're happy, they go back to the old negotiations. They're so mad that we're here. It's over. It's over, champs. You can stop. Just let go. Let go, let God, all right? Let go and let God. You know? You guys got to stop this. Really. You're not looking well at all. We're going out to Mastermind NL. Talk to us.
What up, NO? You heard me?
Ooh, look, come back to me. Come back to me.
All right, we're going out to pro boxer Marlon Sims. Talk to me.
Oh, so icy. What's the business?
All I'm saying is these UK callers. We're even gonna say UK is just these bitch made callers that's making up every excuse is so fucking. That makes my ear bleed, man. Y'all don't understand. Just be happy with this hurdle out the way. That's just one step closer. That's all I said. That's all I want to hear. People is rejoice in this damn good news. Like, it ain't a done deal, but it's a step closer. So these dudes need to definitely stop making up all these excuses and let the fear go, man. Y'all ain't the ones in the ring. Just let that go, and y'all ain't the ones getting their paycheck. Just let all that shit go and be happy for the sport. Be happy that we might be able to see what we want to see.
10 seconds.
Well, all right, champ, man. Thanks for calling in. Yo, Mike, oh, man, Mike, oh, man.
Super chat coming from Alexander Wilson.
Damn, I fucking blanked, man. We had Castillo.
Clayton.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I just remember that shit. We got one from Alexander Wilson. Frank Warren said that Fury/Wilder have mandated third fight that will happen later in 2020. Doesn't that make this mute? No, because AJ has 2 fights too.
Damn, man. Blew that shit. And he said he had something to do at 10. Yeah. Hopefully I could get him on later, bro. Fucking drop the bowl out with my man.
Clifford Fetus says, these UK fans swear they promoters.
Yo, Bo Latham, what it do, man? Text me, man. I need your number. I can't find it. I got this phone and I lost your number. What's up? Talk to us.
What up, Bo?
I'm going to text you after this, bro.
All right. How are you, man?
Bro, man, I'm great, bro. I'm living, bro. I'm happy to hear the news on 50-50. But, man, as always, it's fake news. Cause two-timing, hate and they boo Wilder. Fans of the landlord, they live in a zoo climate. Who trying to get it? It all has been written by hands of the man who at once lost his pen. Are you mice among men? Are you Tysons that binge while you fight for your life? Boy, we fight for the kids. That's generational. Been sensational. It's more than that Budweiser truck on the pavement. You never could pay us enough till this day. What's a bum to the greatest? We love that you hate it. That split don't mean shit. If you want it, come take it. And as we say, Bomb Squad.
To this
I'm
day.
gonna text you.
To this day.
This dude is multi-talented. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Lathan is a real good guy, man. He been helping me a lot, and I appreciate Bo, and thank you for leaving those comments under my post, man. It really means a lot, brother. Thank you.
I was just about to say multi-talented. I'm about to show, like, Bo made this video. He made this one too. Boom. You know? And now I didn't know he could rap like that. Stainless. Stainless, they coming for your spot, Jim. Cause that was off the top. He talked the whole shit was about Wilder. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man.
I'm finna cook this shit in a Senator crib.
That was dope. That was dope. Let me go to Ringer in Deja.
BoxingVoice.com. When I was locked up in county jail, I thought the Southside was on the fight. I knocked out the Southside with teardrop. BoxingVoice.com. What you got to say about that, Deontay? What you got to say about that? Hold on a second.
What's up? What's up, Ness and Mike? How are y'all this morning?
All good.
Good. I'm kind of on the same thing as Brandon. I could care less what they get paid. I know that they do. They care. They should. 50-50 is good. I just want to see that. I mean, I want to see the fight. I don't think it'll happen. I still believe Fury will beat Wilder February 22nd. He don't outclass him again. He don't dodge that right hand. But, of course, it is AJ and Wilder is the biggest fight. Casuals want to see that. It would draw a ton of attention. But it is what it is. What do you think's a good offer for him, Ness? How much do you think they can make in this fight, depending on where they go?
I mean, offer don't matter. It's 50-50. That's all that matter.
Yeah, but if you had to guess, you know what I mean?
I would hope they both making $100 million. I mean, if AJ made 65, you figure for the danger he about to get in, you figure he gonna make 100. I would figure they both making $100 million for this shit.
You never know, man. AJ, that last AJ, that's his new style. He gonna rock with that. He likes it.
Hey, man, he can't do it as well as Fury, so we all know the right hand lands.
Yeah, I agree. He can't do it. He's a poor man's Fury, like Fury's old coach Ben said. You know, he's a poor man's Fury. But, I mean, like I said, I feel like Fury's going to beat Wilder, and the unification bout will go to the UK.
I hear you, but Wilder's a man of his word, man. He said he would baptize Fury, and he damn sure did that. You know what I'm saying? And you know how it is in a rematch. They both have a better opportunity going into the rematch. I'm sure people would pick the boxer like I naturally would. But I just believe that Wilder also could box, man. If he got behind that jab more, because he had success with the jab. He broke Fury's nose with the jab or bust his nose, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure going into this fight, it's going to be a lot different. And that's what we want. We got Martin. Martin Martin. Oh, no, Melby? I don't no clue. But your name is Martin. What up?
Yeah, my name is Martin.
Where you calling in from, Martin?
Oh, say that again?
Where you calling in from?
Copenhagen, Denmark.
Oh, okay. Denmark. Talk to us. I'm telling you. That's what I'm talking. Hey, I love it. International, man. Keep us international.
I will for sure. I just have a question for you, Nestor, actually. Do you think, regardless of what the pay-per-view numbers gonna look like, Wilder against Fury too, Do you think Wilder will accept the 50-50 split against Joshua? Given the fact
I
that,
mean,
that Joshua
if we're not
has
gonna
already lost once.
if we're not gonna factor in the possibility of what he can or cannot make, because obviously there's a positive, there's a negative. Yeah, I think he'll accept 50-50 is good, especially at this point. You see how vulnerable AJ is. Do you really want to risk him losing to some other dude? Like, you got to jump on this motherfucker, man. You heard Teddy Atlas, Humpty Dumpty, man. But my boy's fragile out there. He might crack.
Mm. Yeah, well, it's just a matter of who hits the target first, I think.
Yeah, right.
But,
do me a favor. Refresh my memory, Martin. When's the last time AJ hit someone and knocked them right out? Go ahead. I'll wait.
With the one?
Yeah, because you said it's a matter of who lands first. You mean it's a matter of when Wilder lands, not when AJ. AJ got to put it together. He ain't knocking Wilder straight out.
No, so when Joshua knocks someone out, it's always through a combination. We all know that. He hasn't got that one punch knockout. Of course not. That has never.
Right,
I don't remember. I haven't seen all of his fights.
If you're agreeing to that, how could you possibly say it's about who lands first?
Yeah, because when Joshua has catches someone with that right hand, he normally just overwhelms them with a combination, right? That's normally what happens.
Not necessarily, because he thought he hurt Dillian. Dillian check hooked his ass. So not necessarily, man. Listen, what I mean is he can't one punch Wilder. Wilder could one punch his ass. That's all we fucking know. That's what we know. That's what they always knew, and that's why this fight took this long to get here.
You seen that Fury video?
What Fury video? A new one?
Nigga talking shit.
I ain't look at it yet.
I just put it in the chat.
All right. Let's see. 7 trying you again. Oh man, we late. All right. No 7. Cool. NO. Go.
One more time. Let's give me one more time.
Oh shit. All right, y'all gonna make us late, man. I was trying to keep a schedule. Now we ain't got time to do nothing. That shit gonna have to get pushed back now.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain code Norway. Shorty want that full play. I'm like, no way. Gotta rock it like Coldplay, killing it. OJ, getting cheese like Green Bay. Call me Aaron Rodgers.
Dodging them coppers.
Yo, good morning. Yo, salute to my Danish friend there, man. You know, the land of the Schmeichels, Peter and Casper. I don't know if anyone knows, but greatest goaltending duo in history, man. Anyway, you know what? I just had to call in, man, because it made me laugh when I heard you say $100 million each, man. Come on, how are these guys going to sell $200 million? They're not going to be able to do that. This fight isn't that big. I think you guys are like failed to recognize that Wilder isn't as mainstream as you would like or as he should be. He's just not. How are they going to get $200 million to pay these guys, man? There's just no way. It's the same fight. Fury versus Wilder is the same fight as Wilder versus AJ.
You're crazy. He said Fury versus Wilder is the same as Fury just versus AJ. You're insane.
Who said $200 million though?
How is it not? It's the same. Ness just said $100 million each, man.
I said I would hope. I said I don't know. I said I don't know. I said but I said listen to me. I said I don't know. But AJ just received $65 million for a dude that isn't a threat, brother. You don't think he's gonna get 100 for Wilder?
That was a site fee. Just because the fight is more competitive doesn't mean the money is going to be greater.
Canada, did you hear the audio? Did you hear the audio, or are you just giving your opinion without listening? Eddie said Saudi Arabia wants this fight.
Opinion based. Yeah, but they're not going to pay the guys. There's just not enough money to do it.
Brother, anyway, if they paid $40 million for a dude that they knew would lose.
Come on, man.
What's wrong with you, champ? You sound crazy. Your dollar's not worth anything.
Yo, Mike, you agree with $200 million?
I
Mike,
agree
you agree
that
with
I
200
believe
million?
that Saudi Arabia could possibly put up like 100 million for this fight, and then the rest of the money come from American TV, UK TV, international rights. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got sponsorship and like merchandising too. So I think both guys could get upwards of $75 million a piece for this fight, and that's my low end number. Low end number.
Use your boomerang. Going out to boomerang. JD, Texas, talk to me.
What up, JD?
Yo. Listen, I use my boomerang. I hardly ever do that shit, but I'm gonna use it today to defend Andy. Fuck out of here with all this Andy disrespect, man. Like he wasn't bringing the fight. It wasn't Andy's fault. He couldn't catch
Don't get caught
runner.
up in the first fight, man. That first fight was done. We talking about the second fight.
No, I'm talking about the second fight. He was chasing the dude around the ring. You mad at him because
You
because
wildin',
was
man.
on
You
his
wildin'.
bicycle,
He
bruh.
chasing a dude.
Yeah,
he
you
chasing
can't
a
be bringing
dude,
a
man.
fight
You
if you can't cut the
clowning
ring
right
off.
now.
Bro, you acting like he wasn't he wasn't banging his gloves in the club like, let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it. Stop running. That's what that you supposed to be a fucking former pro boxer. He wasn't cutting the ring off over here making excuses.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, bro. Let me rock because what I'm hearing is you mad at Andy because old boy was on his bicycle.
Because he ain't cut the ring off. Because he ain't cut the. He's a boxer. You supposed to prepare for everything. What would you expect him to stand there and fight?
So
you didn't prepare for that?
Bro, it has nothing to do with him.
You didn't prepare.
It has nothing
So
to do
you
with
didn't
him being
prepare.
out of
So you
shape,
didn't
though.
prepare. So you didn't prepare. That's your problem.
You fat shaming him because
he came in overweight. Because he came in overweight. Because he came in overweight. Because he lied to us. Because he put out pictures like he was skinny and he wasn't. That's why I'm fat shaming him. You got another question for me?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the one leaking shit. I wasn't the one leaking pictures. I wasn't the one telling the media I'm gonna come in lighter. That wasn't me. That was him.
What is it? I see. I don't. This is what I don't get, bruh. You mad at him because
for
you
not
mad at the pictures and all that
trying.
shit.
Oh, come on, man. I can't give you an hour to explain this shit to you, champion.
I'm kind of with JD. Like, bro, y'all knew what Andy was. Like, we knew what Andy was. Like, we knew through his career historically, he was a guy that struggled to.
Well, I mean, it's my fault then. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. But then don't expect me to believe in Andy Ruiz versus Dillian White. This is how I'm going to feel. This is my energy from now on. If you want me to say this is Andy Ruiz, you want me to say, yo, Mike, you right? We knew that this was him. Cool. I thought that when your prayers get answered, you change your life. That's just what I thought. That's all.
Man,
I'm sorry for being gullible.
When your prayers get answered and you get that kind of money, it just makes you a more advanced version of what you already are. You know what I'm saying? It don't change you. It just makes you that person you are more, you know what I'm saying, visible to other people. And we see Andy come up a little bit short, but hopefully being humble, you know what I'm saying, and seeing that these paydays could be taken away from him, maybe that motivates him. Sometimes money don't motivate you. It's get it taken away from you that motivation.
All right, man. All right. I guess we went to CYP 3 times?
Nah, he got one more.
CYP.
Yo. Hey, do y'all notice that not one UK caller that called in complained about the fact that Fury is offered 50% also. Like, Fury does less numbers than Wilder, makes less money than Wilder, fills up less stadiums than Wilder, but nobody gave a fuck to mention his name. They only mentioned Wilder's name. That's real suspect. Also notice that not one of them dudes called in and said, you know what? The split don't fucking matter because AJ gonna win regardless. None of them said that either. Damn, I noticed that. And remember this, only people who can't knock you down brag about themselves getting up. Only people who can't knock you down brag about themselves getting up. But ask yourself, which one you really want to be? And lastly, I got to promote the Charlo versus Harrison. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Saturday, Ontario, California. Any excuses tonight, Harrison? TYP out.
All right. Looks like we got Boomerang Dominic, Seattle.
Yo, what's good? I've been hearing you guys talk about, where is it gonna be, where is it gonna be on. So you truthfully want to see it on Dazn. I know you guys promoted a lot on the show. I see where you're going with it.
Nah, we actually changed the stance and said that it really depends what Wilder does with the two Fury fights, right? That could change a lot.
Like I said, I'm trying to finish. I'd rather see it on pay-per-view. So I can go to the bar and like I did all 4 fights and celebrate it with my family and let everybody know about Deontay Wilder. If I do it, if it's on the zone shit, I got to do all the extra shit just to get it. I don't pay for that app, so I'd rather see it on pay-per-view. Wilder and Joshua.
Yeah, you sound like a guy
and it has to be out here.
He's a sheep. He's a
who
sheep.
makes good money every day. What's $20, bro, a month? What's $8 a month?
No, I'm not done with my talking. So I'd rather see it out here in America because I know that we're going to get a fair chance at Joshua. It's not going to be a big-ass fucking ring. Joshua's not going to take breaks when he wants. His gloves ain't going to fucking be
Bro, that ring
up.
gets negotiated before the fight, champ. That Andy had no negotiation power.
100%. If it's on the zone, we know something's going to be funny with it. So that's 100%. I'd rather see it out here in Wilder versus Joshua.
I hear you, man.
It does more.
I hear you, man.
Hell no, I want to hear that shit, man.
Hey, this is his platform to get it off his chest.
He reminds me of Thanos without
This is his platform to get it off his chest, man. He believes that. He believes that. No, come on, doggy. Did we get the stainless on a double?
I don't think so.
Stainless Boomerang. Boom, 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 back.
Yeah, man, I wish y'all would have got to me before CYP because he hit everything I was finna say on the head, man. Like, usually the Skype chat is for supporters, and we leave the TBV chat for the fans and shit. But they acting like fans today in the Skype, man. Like, big up to Steve from the UK and Andy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cats usually seem to have your fan favorite, but still be unbiased, or try your best to be unbiased, and we appreciate that shit. To the rest of y'all, sheep, man, welcome back. Let's hurry y'all motherfuckers in as quickly as we can so we can get back to real talk. Appreciate this shit, man. I've been getting ready for this interview, so, you know what I'm saying, y'all already got me psyched and energetic, so big ups for that. As always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up, share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast, because this is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid. Shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Super chat coming in from Clifford Fatis. Last time Andy was over 273 was his second pro fight.
Exactly, man. Like, he wasn't supposed to be that heavy. Y'all want to make excuses, but it's all good. Steve, we went to you, but you were not willing or able to talk, rather. What about now? Just listening. Okay. Going once. Steve in Chicago going twice. Sekou, talk to me.
What up, Sekou?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up?
Morning. Yeah, listen, to be honest with you, right, Nas, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy about the fight. 50-50, even if Wilder wants 60-40, give it to the motherfucker. And I heard you, Ness, say something just now. Yeah, AJ doesn't have a one-punch knockout, but Ortiz was beating Wilder all through the 6 fucking rounds. Do you think, honestly, if AJ hits him 2-3 times, that he's not going to go down? Oh, you guys biased, man.
That's exactly what I think. That's exactly what I think.
Crazy. You think if AJ hits Wilder, he's not going to go down?
Sekou, but listen.
Unless you
listen,
too biased, man.
But listen. Aren't you biased if you believe the exact opposite? That's just fandism. You believe in your guy, I believe in mine.
No. My years of watching boxing, I have fanboy shit too much, and I've been disappointed at Roy Jones getting knocked out. I always believed that nobody would would beat Roy Jones. He was beaten. Mike Tyson, he was beaten. Nah, guys, come on, man. Anybody and everybody can get beaten this weekend.
I get it. So cool. All your champs have been beaten, and AJ's one of the champs who you also seen get beaten. I get it. But listen, man. Tyson was partying the night before. Everybody knows that. I don't know which Roy fight you talking about with Antonio Tarver.
Yeah. Tarver took a lot of niggas' souls out.
Sometimes shit happens, man.
But I'm of the mindset though, Ness, man. If any heavyweights land his shot on another heavyweight,
not a one bang, not a one bang. AJ ain't got one bang power. AJ ain't got. Show me the one bang he done. Even Charles Martin got up, Baba. He ain't never one bang nobody unless you're gonna go down to fucking, I don't know, when he was a fucking fighting 4-rounders.
I mean, talking about one bang and they just stayed down.
Exactly. He ain't never Dominic Brazil, Bermain Stavern. He ain't never Liakovic. He ain't never do nothing Wilder done. And listen, listen.
He caught Dylan right with the uppercut.
Listen, Mike. So you know the context of this. My man, whoever that caller was, came in talking about it's a matter of who lands first.
Yeah.
That's what struck the debate. You cannot say that about AJ. You could say that about Wilder. If Wilder land on you first, you done. You done. AJ ain't doing that. It's just different. Wilder's record shows us if he lands, you're done. The other dude's record don't show that.
I think shit, bro. I don't know, man. It's a heavyweight division. One punch changes everything. I can't just say if AJ lands one of his best shots on Wilder. Well, we seen him have a chin. We seen him have a jaw. But
how many shots did AJ land on Brazil before they finally? Come on, man.
Brazil knocked down though.
All right, I lost. I'll take an L on this argument. I know I believe it in my heart though. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm just of the mindset, man. It's heavyweight division, bro. One punch changes everything.
I hear you, but the difference between one punch changing everything from AJ and one punch changing everything from Wilder is with Wilder's lights out.
I agree with that.
With AJ, you could still got a fighting chance, dog. How many right hands did fucking Ruiz eat?
He ate a lot.
All right, then. Like, y'all acting like this dude got one punch. Wilder got one punch knockout power. This dude, he got power. He split Ruiz. We seen it. But look, he dropped Ruiz, right, in the first fight. Ruiz got up, ate a straight right hand from AJ, and said, "Nom, nom, 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 nom." Come on, dog. Like, y'all bugging. Wilder hit you with a straight right, man. You going to sleep. You going to sleep. Or you at least seeing the sheep, man. Yeah, buddy.
Pick up some motherfucking that goddamn boy do a pop, boy. That motherfucker tough.
We going to yo, you try to slide that in, huh? He love winning arguments.
Yeah, bro. No.
So that's one dude. One dude.
Like, bro, that fight right there was a it was a good fight.
I'm saying that's not the same Wilder though. He's not as refined as he is now.
Absolutely not. Nah, I'm just saying and Chris Arreola shit. I told y'all, motherfucker, Chris. If Wilder couldn't really knock Chris down like that and knock him out, wasn't no way. Well, he got a TKO, but wasn't no way Adam Kornacki was gonna stop him. Y'all couldn't, man. Please.
All right, Boomerang Jose.
Yo, first of all, before I forget, happy birthday to my bro Sean Du. I know I go back and forth with him, but one of my best boys, man. So happy birthday Sean Du. Second.
One of your best boys, but you never gave him a rematch or a tune-up.
No, I love Sean Du, man. Him and I are more than just friends, man.
What Derek Jones always say, man, if you love me, you'll what?
Give me an opportunity.
All right.
Yo, you guys haven't even touched, or maybe I missed it, but what about Chavez Jr. against Danny Jacobs, man? That's an interesting fight. I know people are so quick to write people off.
Thursday, baby.
Today's Thursday, man.
All fights tonight at 7 o'clock on the flagship.
I know. I just want to plant the seeds, man. Everyone who hates Chavez Jr., Like, you got to understand.
I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet. I'll take
that.
that bet. You trying to take Chavez? I'll take that bet.
Yo, it's not a logical bet. It's just a heart-based bet.
Exactly.
He's honestly one of my favorites. You know what, Ness? I'll bet you something. I'll bet you like a TMT hat, man, just so that it doesn't feel like I'm giving you money. I'll give you some swag. You know, I'll buy you a Canadian or an American TMT hat. But
I'm TBV, not TMT.
Jr., man. Yo, I forgot. He ain't part of us, Mike. He ain't part of us. Yo, Chavez Jr., man, he's still got something there.
If Chavez loses tonight, you gotta buy $100 worth of TBV gear and give it away to some of your people at work.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'd do that. Why not, man? I'd like to do that. Let's talk about it tonight. I'll call it tonight. Regardless, Chavez Jr. isn't as bad as people think. He's just a little bit lazy, man. Look at Andy Ruiz, man. It is what it is. That's how what Latinos are, man. Sometimes we're a little slow to do things. We're a little undisciplined, man. That's just the way it is. You know, it's kind of like Spanish time. You know, I don't know if you guys suffer that in the States or not, but Latinos, we're laid back and we lack discipline, man. But when focused, we're extremely dangerous, man. And I'm hoping Chavez will give a good fight. Danny Jacobs is a top quality opponent, one of the best in the world, man. So
Yo, the sad part is the people saying when focused, we're dangerous. Like, my man, if $10 million and the opportunity of having the world at your fucking hand and beck and call isn't motivation enough, like if he would have beat AJ, it was over. It was over. It was a fucking new beginning. Like, get out of here, bro.
One thing about Chavez
excuses.
Jr. that my guy Jay Hardcore brought up to me, like, people say it's hard to get out and run when you got silk sheets. Motherfucker, it's hard to be motivated and really, you know what I'm saying, be a true boxer when you woke up, came out the womb on silk sheets, you know what I'm saying? So I like Chavez. He's a good fighter, but he ain't beating Daniel Jacobs tomorrow night.
Hell no, man. He there to do what he doing. Sell tickets off his daddy name. Until he
you
starts.
See why they sold double?
What, they like $20?
$25 to $50.
That's all right. But yo, what? PBC always did $25 tickets and gave them away.
Like I always tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, people say shit, but it's cute how they say it because they ain't really giving the full details. You guys probably sold double, but Crawford Gate probably still bigger than y'all Gate gonna be.
Which is something to look at because I think it was Dre Diakonu that hit me up. I know somebody hit me up, but you know Stonebone actually could let us know. But someone told me them Crawford tickets was like almost $1,500. They bugging. I wonder if they sold like
$1,500 for like the
I'm assuming the front row, Mike. Shit, it better be the motherfucking front row with a waitress. I better get a waitress. Yeah. I better not have to get up. You know what I'm saying? $1,500. I want bottle service.
Goddamn right.
Shit. No, you ready? Cause you keeping me here, man. We had a whole nother show to do.
Well, let's roll right into the next one. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's get it.
It don't work that way, man. We got to eat, bathroom break, walk the dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you on that. I had to do a couple of things earlier. Took me so long, but Eddie Hearn, but he can't hold back no more because, all right, the Saudi Arabian people, they got that fight, right? You think they was excited about how that fight went down? They want to make sure they get a fucking heavyweight slugfest, not no fucking half-ass masterclass. You know what I'm saying? Let me cut this down. Let me cut this shit down. But yeah, man, you think them people were looking for that type of AJ before? Come on, man. You got to be crazy in this if you believe that shit. They thinking they about to see the AJ that knock motherfuckers out, that's getting up off the canvas and coming back in that motherfucker to fight. They wasn't expecting that, dog. So Eddie Hearn knew he got to come with some real shit the next big fight he do over there. That's why Wilder getting 50-50 because they want to make sure the fight happens. That's my call, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that was a weak-ass performance that AJ did. He got to shave back from that shit and prove that he came back from that knockout. That's my call.
Yeah, but he gonna have the opportunity to do that with 39-year-old Pulev, and the age don't matter. It's his style. He do barely throw punches. He's fight with the high guard. Like AJ gonna be able to combination him to death. Definitely hit him with an uppercut. And then he got, the moving target in Alexander Usyk, but there's no power there, AJ, they just got to put a game plan together to cut the ring off on Usyk and beat him up, man.
Inside fighting for Usyk.
Bro, listen, Tony Bellew hung with him for a couple rounds, man.
Bellew was winning that fight for
fucking
the first 4 rounds.
What's this other dude name? Michael Hunter. Like mad people hung with this dude. Like I can't believe that this. You know what it is? That's what I'm saying. They undercover AJ super fans trying to prop up Alexander Usyk so they could then give him credit when he wins. Like we all know he should beat a cruiserweight that doesn't bring power to the heavyweight division.
You kind of got to blame HBO too, because they had a lot of early Usyk fights, and the way they were saying, oh, he moves like a bigger version of Vasily Lomachenko. Look at how he throws that jab, how he throws so many punches in combination. Like, and I was just watching the fight. I'm just like, I'm not even seeing it like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what HBO was great at, though. But that's only because they had the market. That's only because they had the market on lock. Now, even if HBO got back in the business, they would need to pick up like a big fish with a lot of inventory to ever be as powerful as they were, because it's so many people now. Like the whole audience is divided and split, and they've lost a lot of ground. Look at Showtime, can barely keep up, man. Poor Showtime, man.
You see Gamboa? Gamboa looking like he pretty much.
All I seen about Gamboa, it looked like he got a fucking perm. Keep it G. Keep it G. Don't it look like he got a perm? We're looking like one of the 5 heartbeats out here. People want to say, nah, Ness, you being mean. I ain't being mean.
I see him do like some mid work, man. He look all right.
My man, but this the thing. He always has skill, Mike. I can't take that from him. He just got short arms. He's short himself, and he got no chin. Chin.
He don't tank either, though.
Chin, man. This dude, I promise you, I know I exaggerate a lot, but I'm feeling highly confident that he's going down at least 6 times. 6 times.
I mean, it should be a problem for Tank then. If we think Tank the biggest, one of the biggest punchers in the sport, he should be able to get this guy up out of here. We got a super chat coming in from JD requesting Andre or someone from his team interview. Okay.
Man, Andre, man, he is not even hitting me back. I don't know what's up. But we going to come right back with an Andre show. There's already scheduled. Obviously, we've passed the due date. It was supposed to be at 11:15. I don't know, man, probably going to be 12 o'clock at this point, Eastern time. So catch us on the next one. That's GTO. Instagram and Twitter. I want to thank everybody that tuned in, everyone that called in, everyone that super chatted. Even if you're commenting in the comment section, we appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up in the future, present, past. It still helps with the visibility of the show. It helps us grow, and it's going to put this show in the eyes of other people so that we can get new callers and, get some new characters in here that you learn to love and get to the opportunity to win some of these awards, man. We gotta pick a day, man. I guess, definitely AJ Wilder is a day. The fact that Wilder and Fury is so close, it can't be an appreciation night. But we definitely got to do an appreciation night, give out some awards to some of these fantastic callers that we've had over the last 2 years since our last appreciation night. But once again, that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm out.
Super chat coming in from Ohio Ron Boxing. Ness won this debate. AJ does not have one-hit power. Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. And you can follow me on YouTube at Mike on Sports. Till next time. Peace out.
Peace.